up in the zone, yeah, the broadcast is on. Drifty TV, we go dust to the dawn. Gaming reviews, yeah, we catching the drift. Dropping the text that give us on the shift. Gunners are bottling tears in my eyes. I'm eating the donut and Cinnabon prize. Sugar cube energy, t-shirt and snow. Minus 10 degrees, but I'm ready to go. Game week is done, the preview is set. Anfield royalty, never forget. Sadio Mane, the king on the wing. Dava Gorigi making us sing. Nunes the chaos, we backing the boy. Liverpool winning, bringing the joy. KOP-ISH the roots, but I built my own throne. Drifty TV, yeah, we never alone. Get in the chat.
Yes, people, big up your damn selves each and every time. Welcome back to Drifty TV. Welcome back to another World Cup panel show. First and foremost, apologies, guys. I know we are late. That's on me. It's my responsibility. So I apologize, guys. Big up yourselves for waiting in the chat. Hope everyone is good. Make sure you smash that like button on the way in, and also make sure you go and subscribe to all the brothers' channels who are in the description. And again, esteemed panel back with me for another wrap-up show. We're going to be talking about everything that happened in the semi-final and giving a preview to that massive World Cup final that will be tomorrow. Got Fozzy in the building, got Dean in the building, got Ram in the building, got Breezy in the building. What's going on, boys? Everyone good?
All good, my bro.
All good.
I mean, apart from the obvious disappointment, which is where we're going to start, guys. We're going to start with the England-Argentina game. I'm going to go last. I'm going to let you look. I don't know, T and D.
Wait, hold on. Actually, you know what? Drifty. I'm sorry, Drifty. I've got to interrupt you. Why are you smiling? Like, why are you smiling, bro?
Oh. No, I'm not. You're saying the smile of happiness.
Yeah, no, you know what? The moment you start to talk about England, you start to say that little
no, because I know it's going to get techie. I know it's going to get toxic. I'm laughing at the fact that I know what's coming in the conversation, not because I'm... T, did you not... Ram, tell him how I crashed out. But I'm not happy England went out, bro. I finally invested emotionally into England. And look what they did to me, bro. I didn't need any more drama.
Hold on, Drifty. Wait, Drifty.
That's mad.
Hold on, Drifty. One question, yeah. Is it more England went out or you're more pissed off with Argentina?
I think it's about 30% I'm annoyed at Argentina, 70% England went
Nah.
I just wanted to know, because I know what you're like.
Dean! Oh, I can't believe
you know what?
I'm proper annoyed that I invested. At that moment, I was thinking, you know what? They can do this, you know? And I properly put myself into not like Liverpool level emotionally, but I emotionally put myself into the game. I was invested. I was there. I was like, come on, boys. And the way Tuchel, like I said, I'm going to go last because I don't know how you lot feel. In fact, let's start with the manager. Because we can talk about the game and all that. Tuchel, this fraud, this coward, this football terrorist.
No. Say his true nickname, bro. His true nickname. You there we go.
Yeah. I nicknamed this guy the Klopp Stalker about 3 or 4 years ago, and everyone was going, "Nah, man, that's harsh." Right?
He definitely is.
On the Champions League, what you mean, like Di Matteo did? Yeah, we're not gonna base people's ratings solely on that. No, real talk. That isn't what we're gonna solely base people's achievement on, because there are times that you can win a tournament and it can just be a bit fluky. This man only won a Bundesliga with Bayern Munich because Dortmund bottled it, you know. Remember that? With Bayern Munich, he only won the league because Dortmund bottled it on the final day. And that was because Breezy's boy Bellingham weren't playing. Bellingham plays in that game, Dortmund win the league. Plain and simple. Do you get what I'm saying? Plain and simple. Tuchel is a fraud. Nobody bring me that Champions League from Chelsea to try and justify this man being 15 years in the game and done fuck all. I'm sorry. I'm not having it. And that game yesterday, the other day, is a prime example of what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Tuchel's anti-football. He fell out with Jude after the Mexico game. All that tension and... Anyway.
Drift, can we also add his Champions League win was only because Pep Guardiola fucked up?
Yeah, we can throw that in as well. And nobody can even deny that. I don't know why Guardiola did that crazy, mad, whatever that was. Overthinking. He's never done that all season, and he does it in the final. Why are you doing that, bro?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? But you know what? Maybe because he's playing against the ultimate stifler. Because that's one thing Tuchel likes to do against the big managers. Stifle them. Because he just plays that anti-football crap. Do you know what I'm saying? Comes up like Pulis. Anyway, in fact, you know, I'm never going to disrespect Pulis. I'm actually going to put Tuchel in his own.
Not going to disrespect Pulis.
Yeah, man. I'm done. You
Gifty's
know
out.
what, Breezy? I'm gonna start with you because obviously I know you probably had the most emotional attachment to that England defeat.
Oh no, wait, before you go,
Whoa.
don't just say not me as go on, carry on.
No,
Go on.
I know you was hurt, but I would probably say, Dean, you were like 90% hurt. Breezy was 100% hurt.
90%.
Right, 90.
Go on.
Dean, you ain't on it like
Was you
T, bro.
100% all in like Breezy? Is yeah, just all in.
Yeah. You ain't on it like Breezy, bro. Come on, man, just admit it, bro.
No, you know what? Dean was,
Breezy,
trust
man.
me. Like,
there,
trust
bro.
me. Like, Dean was 100% in exactly how I was, and I mean, I don't even know how to feel even when I think about it. I mean, the first half, you know what? I mean, it was a KG affair. Like, you know, like the first half was a KG affair. And I think I mentioned on the previous show, I knew the kind of Argentinian players would, you know, probably be slightly like physical with the likes of Bellingham because, of course, like he's kind of, you know, got a short fuse and you can see what like they were trying to do. But, you know, again, didn't really, well, personally, you know, I didn't feel any kind of anxiety, any pressure in the first half, even though it was quite dull. But, you know, it was kind of more of a chess game than anything else.
Yeah.
Second half, of course, taking the lead, man. I genuinely, man. You know what? I'm only talking to Dean because you motherfuckers don't even care. Dean, man, like, yeah, I'm saying, bro.
Whoa, Breezy,
No.
I don't care.
You know what? No,
I
listen,
don't
you know what?
care.
No, you know what? Listen. I'm only talking to Dean because you motherfuckers didn't really want to support England. It's cool.
Whoa, Breezy, what we doing?
You know what?
Let
Like,
him
you guys are chicken
talk.
shit,
T,
man.
I
Like,
was with you, bro.
No, you
I
guys are
was the
tricking
only
me,
one
man.
that supported you with
Like-
Bellingham. What are you talking about? Everybody else gave up on you, T.
Breezy, 3 lines on the shirt, bro. What we doing?
Three lines on the shirt. I hear it.
3 lions,
Don't
man.
try.
This is Tuchel's fault.
No,
Look,
but speak to Dean.
Tuchel's
Speak to
divided
Dean.
us.
Speak to Dean. Yeah,
No,
that's
listen,
fine.
you know what?
It's fine.
You know what? I mean,
Let's speak.
fine.
Let's speak.
you know, I think the majority of England fans thought, you know, we're getting to a World Cup final the moment, you know, Gordon scores. But I mean, again, I can't really, you know, I echo everything that Drifty said, really. I don't know what Tuchel was planning in his head to take. Oh, you know what? I didn't mind that he took off Gordon, but actually, when I'm thinking Gordon for Konza, okay, so how are we gonna work like this out? And then we're just camping. And then I'm looking at the time.
Burn, man.
Listen, I mean,
What a joke.
it was an awful watch. However, in the grand scheme of things, and literally when I'm literally just trying to, again, just kind of try and claw myself out, you know, out of the mud, we've seen Messi do Messi things, and again, like he's kind of proven to everyone again why he is, you know, like the Messiah. However, if Tuchel, if you're listening, listen, you know what? If you are trying to defend the lead, yeah, and again, literally, I am no coach, you know, cool, like I play football, literally, I've got no qualifications as a coach. But how I'm seeing it, if you're looking to stifle a team, especially with a team with Messi in, you don't go 5 at the back. You literally suffocate the midfield and literally say, okay, you know what? Let someone like, oh, well, you can't really let maybe Elliot go on Messi because he was already on a yellow card. But, you know, you say, you know, someone stay 2 or 3 yards, you know, away from Messi. Stop him from playing. We know exactly where he's going to pop up and just stifle that. If you're going to play 5 at the back, you're just inviting more like pressure. Exactly. And if you don't have the nous and the kind of experience to literally be a little bit brave in terms of even pushing up on the kind of, you know, pushing up to the 18-yard box, you're just, you know, we could be playing Cape Verde and still lost. like literally, that's how deep we were. And honestly, I'm just really what's the word? It's not even gutted, you know. I'm just so sad that, you know, we literally went out with a whimper. Kane didn't play particularly well. Jude didn't really play particularly well as well. And again, literally, trust me, like I love Jude like he's my own son. But you know, he didn't, you know, really, yeah, he didn't really turn up. I think probably the best player that we can probably say was maybe Spence, maybe.
Spence, yeah,
probably.
Spence was brilliant.
Very good.
But no, listen, I mean,
there was a couple good performers in the game. Like if you like, even though we made a mistake, I think Pickford was good in goal. He did make some good saves. Like I can't say anyone could say.
Yeah,
he made a mistake, but he also made some good saves.
Yeah,
I think John Stones was rolled back the year.
Actually, Drift, I'll tell you this. Yeah,
Elliot Anderson was good in midfield.
He made a couple mistakes, Pickford. A couple.
No, he did, but he also made some great saves. So what I'm saying is he wasn't rubbish. You get what I mean? Like he still like evened itself out. He wasn't crap in the game. But yeah. You know, it's just hard to take. And of course, like we all know exactly what like happened after. Listen, you know what? I'm gonna kind of keep everything a book. If like Jude Bellingham is gonna get a fine because he slapped the Argentinian player, then he should get a fine. So literally, I'm gonna keep my energy exactly the same. Like, as like, you know, good as he is, he shouldn't be doing that, no matter what the situation. Well, depending on what that person said, but I don't think he said anything. So literally, I'm gonna. No. If you watch the highlights,
yeah, bruv, I thought he just slapped him for no reason. If you saw what he done, oh my!
What did he do?
He ran. As soon as the whistle went, bruv, he ran to the England players, celebrating in their face. They didn't show that.
No, that wasn't. No, that was for it was for Lautaro Martinez.
That was for the equalizer, demon.
No, I thought that was
the game.
Was at the end of the game. At the end of the game. At the end of the game, it happened.
No.
I thought the first.
He ran on the pitch.
But I think when he ran in all the players' faces is when the
equalizer happened. Yeah.
The equalizer.
Yeah.
No, when they went 2-1 up,
slap him.
What are you doing? He definitely said something to Jude, because if you see the thing, he looked at Jude.
So apparently
he turned away, and then that's when Jude walked up and boxed him. There's no way he never said anything to Jude.
Apparently he called him a hijo de, you know.
I don't even know what is that.
Okay.
Hijo de.
What does it mean?
It's basically son of a, you know.
B.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't do enough. Yeah. Needed the box.
Yeah. I think literally why a lot of England fans, actually, you know, not just England fans, I think football fans are so annoyed in terms of what England did was how like there's no kind of I think Tuchel took no responsibility in terms of like his tactics. I think if you've kind of heard his press conference, it's quite blasé about everything. Like, oh, this is how England do, etc., etc.
He's a narcissist.
You know what I'm saying? Which is, you know, if you get, you know, if you're a manager of your, you know, nation, you have to take responsibility, no matter what, you know, goes on. And actually, how he was kind of, you know, just not really shouldering blame, didn't really sit well. You've like heard what players were saying in terms of I don't know why we were sitting back, etc. But listen, I mean, semi-final, we have lost to the current champions. So I think literally that's the only glass half full feeling that I kind of get from the whole tournament. But it was there for us. Honestly, I genuinely thought that we were gonna win it. And hey, you know, I can only thank all of the players and all of the backroom staff, not Tuchel, the backroom staff for like playing their part. And yeah, we move on.
Dean, talk to me, bro. 110% in, so I get it, bro. My bad. I didn't realize you was as invested as T.
Bro, I was invested, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know what it is, yeah? I had loads of people chatting rubbish. I'm thinking, but they said, oh, but you know you're going to get to the semis and lose. Why are you? Bro, I'm a football fan, bruv. It doesn't matter where I thought I was going to end up. I still have that slight hope. And you know what, yeah, Richie? I love what was going on because you know what, yeah? For once, we was doing dark arty stuff. Every time someone touched us, we was on the ground. Got a free kick. We was doing all the stuff that happens to us all the time. Like we broke the game up. All that stuff I hate, we was actually doing. You get me? So I was thinking, you know what? You have matured because this is how Argentina win games all the time, bro. They just do whatever they need to do to win.
Whatever it takes.
Up until the goal, bro. And then when the goal went in, I thought, yes, cool. Let's go and get an outlet on. Put an outlet because we was just dropping, but no ball over the top. They had nothing to be scared of, bro. They were just camped in a half with no threat of the ball over the top. Someone with pace. I thought, all right, even if you put Madueke on, take off Kane, put Madueke on. Just something to give him something to think of. They were camped outside our box, bro. They're a quality team. At some point, you're going to lose concentration and they're going to score, bro. And you know the Argentinians, they play for their country, bro. They're going to die and get that goal. And I didn't understand so early to drop that deep and so early to make them changes, bro. You're 1-0 up, bro. Try to go and get a second. Try to get a second, or at least have an outlet. I see Kane in the 6th row. I'm thinking, bro, what is going on? This ain't Bayern Munich here, bro. This is England. Bro,
Kane in the 6th row.
He was, bro. He was always in the 6. I didn't understand.
But you're right, though. That's the thing.
Why does he think he could just be in the 6, spreading ball? Right, he got the ball, spread it out to Morgan Rogers. Morgan Rogers crosses it into Anthony Gordon. Where's the striker, bro?
Well, yeah.
Striker's still in midfield, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. It's all good. We can say it now, yeah. It's hindsight and whatnot, yeah. Because before that, I wasn't moaning, yeah. But just watching that game, bro, I saw, you know, because I've got my badges, and I did coach when I was coaching my son's team, yeah. And there's certain things I'd have done. I'm not saying I'm world class, whatever, but I'm just saying there's little things that even the basic coach would have done in that game. And I thought to myself, bro, what are you doing? Now I'm not saying Declan Rice he was having a great game, but when you're under the cosh, you're 1-0 up, you're taking off Declan Rice, and did he leave Anderson on with a yellow card?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He was the issue for the first goal.
I think Rice was injured, though, you know, Dean. People said he was limping.
I don't care.
But get someone else on.
I don't
that's similar
care.
to him.
No, I'm not taking him off. Because you know what? You know what kills it, yeah? We can say Rice is having a bad game, no problem. But every time I take Rice off, you see there's a difference in the team, bro. Like, everyone can cuss. I know I see everyone cussing him. But when he comes off that pitch, just like when it was Henderson back in the day, take Henderson off a pitch, you lose something. Even if he's having a bad game, you lose something in that midfield, bro.
Yeah,
and, like, bro, I knew, like, deep down, when I was on logical thinking about it, I knew Argentina was going to win that game. I just knew it, bro.
Yeah,
I know it's easy to say it now, but even watching the game, I was there thinking they're going to score. If they score, I wanted them to score so late so we got into extra time. But when they scored that in the 90th, whatever minute was, I thought, we're going to concede again. Because how we was dropping, bro, it was so bait. It was obvious. Everyone can see. Everyone can see what was going to happen, bro. When you drop that deep against Messi, just took over, bro. Like, it was,
this guy,
bro, I could.
He's an alien, man. He's an alien, man. I'm telling you, man, that guy.
I believe that because I can talk for days.
I think Messi's been struck by lightning as a kid, man. Like, this guy does not stop, man. Something is wrong with that guy, man. I'm telling you that. 39. I'm 47. How the hell is he still going at 39? I stopped at 28. This guy, mate. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, struck by lightning. I'm not lying. He's been struck by lightning. That's why he keeps on going. But this guy can go when he's 50 till he's 50. But I believe that, man. I can't believe what that guy did. He set up 2 goals in that game. Guys, he's gonna win the Ballon d'Or again. That's how good this guy is. I'm telling you, he's gonna win the Ballon d'Or again.
Would that not be crazy though, Fuzz? If he wins Ballon d'Or, like I know he's been really good,
but he's won last World Cup. He was crap in the league.
You can't win a World Cup and be Ballon d'Or winner, surely.
Hang on, Drifty, are you forgetting the last World Cup? He was shit at PSG, bro.
Ballon d'Or is just based on the year.
Oh, where does he play football? Where's he playing football right now?
He's
MLS.
He's in America.
You can't win the World Cup. You can't win Ballon d'Or.
Dean, you saw him at PSG, bro. He was rubbish. Came to the World Cup in Qatar, and then what happened? He won the World Cup, he won the Ballon d'Or. There you go. There you go, bro.
At least he was in Europe, bro.
Yeah, but they didn't care about the PSG performance. He was doing nothing. Come on, man.
Europe. You're playing in America, bro. That's mad.
Listen, if he wins the World Cup, listen, those players need to look at themselves, man. How is a 39-year-old still doing the business? Listen, this is all England's fault.
because
what happened was England's fault. I blame the players, and I especially blame that manager. Yeah, let me say something to you guys. Yeah, those players sometimes they got to take responsibilities on the pitch. When things are not going right, they got to take responsibility on the pitch. You know what I mean, you're 1-0 up. Keep on going, man. Keep on attacking. Why are you sitting back? Why are you listening to this idiot of a coach? You know what I mean? You don't do things like that. The thing that happened for the goals, when I saw the goals the other day, it was, I think it was from a corner, wasn't it? It was from a corner that was taken. I think he took about 3 or 4 corners similar to the one they scored from. And they anticipated it. They did the substitutions. And then all of a sudden, Rice wasn't there. And then Anderson was there. And all of a sudden, Anderson comes and tries to help out. What's his name? The fullback, Jet Spence. As soon as he moved away from that area, they passed it to Enzo Fernandez. And Enzo Fernandez obviously curled it in the top corner. That's what I'm saying. These tactical things that he did in the game was completely wrong. And 85 minutes substitutions. Do you guys know, like when you're watching the World Cup, 85 is like an extra time on top of extra time. So he should have did it. He should have did that at 95, not 85. 85, and then you got 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes extra. So you shouldn't do substitutions like that. And then you see the second goal. When England sit back and then you see Messi attacking every single time, he's going to create chances. So he went again. He went to the right side, crossed it in. Martinez scored another goal. Everything we did in this game was just wrong from the start, man. You don't score a goal and sit back throughout the game. It's not going to work. And, you know, we've seen that in the Champions League final against Arsenal versus PSG. They scored the first goal, Arsenal, and then they set back. The same thing happened again. You can't do things like this. And I just don't understand where this Tuchel was getting these ideas from. Like, you have to do things like this in a big game like that. Get the goal, keep attacking, get another one. Get another one. That's what you got to do in games like this. You don't just sit back and expect to win games like that, especially when Messi's on the pitch and then you bring in our defenders. What's Messi going to do? He's going to keep attacking you. Nah, bro. I couldn't watch that, man. And as I said, go back and watch those corners. He did 3 or 4 of them and it didn't work in the first instant. The last one worked. And that's how they scored the goal.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know
Morgan Rogers,
every time we go live on a World Cup panel show, we get some breaking bomber. I'm actually gonna
madness.
Start, it's a mad, like it can't be a coincidence now, right? So everyone's going crazy in the chat. I'm gonna have to pause the World Cup stuff. We're gonna have to talk about that. Then we'll come back. You know what I mean? Like, I was trying to see it through. Bozy was making great points, but the chat's going mad. It's like, all right, let's talk about it. Then we'll bring it back to the World Cup. Enz has also entered the building as well.
What you saying, bro? What you saying, bro?
Hold on, man.
I see you, Enz. I see you. You see you.
What's good?
I like the way you. No. Let me suggest one thing. Yeah, I like the way you edited something at the start. You just take away the whole contents of what I was saying. Cool, no problem. No problem. We're just cutting that stuff now. Yeah, all right, no problem.
I can only react to what I was sent, bro. What do you want me to do?
You just cut at the start. Like, you didn't put in that Vinicius said he'd bun Liverpool. I'm only going Arsenal or Man City. I hear it, but go on. Sorry, Drifty. I was at
What is that? What Vinicius actually said?
He said, "Bun Liverpool. I'm only going Arsenal or Man City if I'm going to the Premier League." That's why I told him, "Yeah, piss off his rubbish." But Enz don't care.
Merchant, the fucking cheek.
Enz don't care. Enz don't care about man. You don't care.
The fucking cheek of it. Right, let's get into this bomber then. A lot of, you know, I think the reason why everyone's crashing out so much about this is because they're now thinking about how this affects Liverpool. But big up Ornstein. Chelsea reached verbal agreement with Aston Villa to sign Morgan Rogers. The bid of £117 million has been accepted by Aston Villa and is being finalised. A 6-year deal plus 1 contract. So basically 7 years with 1 add-on. Medical will be on Monday. Arsenal were interested, but the 23-year-old wants to play for Chelsea, and Xabi Alonso was instrumental in that opinion. Once again, showing Arteta's got no pull, but all right, we'll get back to that.
There he is.
I'm not even going to lie, guys. This is actually a proper out of nowhere left hook. Like, wow. Chelsea haven't been linked with Rodgers barely at all. And then all of a sudden, they actually win the race. This is crazy.
Finance, innit? Finance, bro.
117 mil. And I rate Rodgers. He's a baller. But this money is out of control now. This money is. Would anybody here pay 117 mil for more?
Hell no. Nope.
That's the market now, Drift. That's
Yeah,
the market,
yeah.
man.
That's the going rate.
He's the
That's
same.
the guy.
He's
Anderson went for 115, bro. So I'm on that.
he's
That's
he's
what
the
I'm asking
same.
Villas on.
He is a better footballer than Anderson, but like, man,
He's the same price as
We just got,
as Florian Wirtz when we signed him.
Yeah.
bro. So we
That's
just got
crazy.
a bunch of English players over 100 mil, bro. But
Crazy, mate.
couldn't even beat Argentina. I hear it. Crazy.
Ends. You
No,
know
no,
what?
you know what?
Come on,
Oh,
Ends.
you know
There we
what?
go.
Nah,
Ends.
yeah,
Nah,
you got
Ends,
point.
Get him
bro.
off.
Get him off, man. Get him off.
He ain't got a point.
Ends has
No,
got
he
a point.
hasn't.
You
He
lot
hasn't
don't
got a point.
understand. You lot got to understand.
Instance.
Elliot, Rice, and Morgan Rogers cost 350 million.
Raw, that's mad.
Ends has actually got a point, T. 350 million.
Crazy,
now.
But it ain't English tax though, because Diamande was gonna cost around about the same price.
He hasn't though, innit? So I'm saying these man.
He's going to. He's gonna, bro. He's gonna.
300 and odd million, bro, and them.
I ain't listening to ends. Serious, I ain't listening.
And you just here on the wind up,
I
bro.
listen.
I'm
Trying
telling
to
you,
wind
you're just
man
here
up.
just to wind up people.
You don't care
bro.
about us, bro. Ends don't care about us.
Man said hola, blood. You know what I mean?
He just wants to get us
You got-
vexed, bro.
You guys
What
are
we
blessed,
do?
bro.
Man said hola.
Are you guys watching the game tonight then, or now? You just
Oh, you
No, I'm
got
watching
it.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
watching
gonna
it.
do it for the
Nah. Do you know what ends is with that Barco kid? Yeah, like calling Jude a hijo de puta, bro. You know what I mean? I know what ends is on, bro.
nah,
You get me?
Jude gives as much as he gets in it. Like he can't just crash out. And you know what I mean? He celebrates and puts
Nah,
his arm
Jude didn't
out.
give enough, bro. I think that kid should have started eating grass by that point, bro. If
Yeah,
someone
and
called me
badding up
that,
Messi and that, telling Messi like, "Yo, little man," you know what I mean?
yeah, chill
I
out,
respect
bro.
that, though. I
Man, you
respect
can't
Jude,
you
man.
can't go around kneeing people in the head, bro. You get me?
Nah, Jude is my guy still, man. Listen, you'll crash out.
I respect.
But I was listening on the way home with the England conversation, and I'm just saying, innit? What happened, lads?
No, ends. Leave it alone.
Bro,
Leave
Ends
it
is
alone.
on a
Nah,
violent.
No, I'm
thing,
asking.
bro.
I don't know,
No.
Drift.
Nah,
What
you're just
happened
there
next?
to wind people up, bro. I
Hang on a
swear,
second.
man.
Ends. Yeah, ends. You was wearing an England shirt. So what are you saying, mate? Come on, man.
What? Yeah, man. In solidarity with the nation I'm in, innit? I was in solidarity. I wanted England to go through. I told you that's not the team I support. Though, you know what I mean? I just wanted them to go through.
Spain.
What
yeah.
team is sport? What team is sport then?
Spain,
Spain, bro.
innit? Spain, innit? Yeah. I had to
I hear
apologize
it.
to him as well.
Spanish. I hear
Didn't
it.
tell me they were that good.
Yeah, I'm Spanish, bro. You know Spanish
I
down
hear
in
it.
Jamaica, bro. You
I
already
knew you was
know
gonna
we-
say that. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
You know, some man was getting off in Spanish now when he used to be a half. I was like, you know, it's broken French and Spanish in it. Hey, listen, man, the dialect. Listen,
This guy ends, bro.
Yeah, he's
No,
a
but
piece
what
of dirt,
happened?
man. He's a piece of dirt.
What happened?
What do you mean? What
Nah.
happened, lads?
No,
You
what
know
happened?
what happened, bro? You even heard us talk about this. Had the
I didn't hear
conversation,
properly, bro. Like that's what I'm asking.
So you didn't hear us, but you did
No,
hear
I'm
us.
trying to listen in, and obviously I said to you I might be able to make it, and I'm trying because I want to support the lads in it. T's here, my guy. You all are my guys, and I wanted to hear properly. I didn't hear, so I don't want to just say stuff. I want to hear what happened. That's all I want to
We've
know.
done
Where's T
the
gone?
ends. We've done the slot thing. We've done the slot thing. We scored a goal and sat back and just waited for us to lose. Innit?
T's
bro.
turned his chair. T's not here anymore, man. He's gone.
What? This is what you've
So
done.
what about Jude and the man then? What happened then?
Haram football, innit, bro?
Best
He
player in
can't
the
do it for
tournament.
himself, man.
No,
He
last
can't
week
do it
best
for
player in the
himself.
tournament, Drift. Or was that? Did I hear?
Haram
things
football,
different?
bro, innit?
No,
Yeah,
Drift.
He was
let me
labeled
ask you.
England's best tournament player.
Best
by a
player-
certain-
Oh,
You know what I mean?
damn. He's going all in now, mate. Oh.
No, best player last. You know what I mean? I got told me about, Spain did. At least I was honest with the Spain take. I was like, yo, France's counter-attack, Spain's high line. Tactically, I was thinking France had it, but clearly not.
They're all rubbish, man.
Clearly not. But
I must admit, Bellingham and Kane, as world class as both of them are, were really disappointing outside of blaming
Take it
Tuchel for
on,
the
yeah.
tactics. I think Bellingham and Kane didn't do anywhere near what they're capable of during that game. Even in the first half, when it wasn't just about being defensive, they were very, very quiet in the game.
Yeah.
Very quiet.
Do you know what the issue is, though, Drift? Yeah, and I have my couple pence on this, on that second half as well, especially the tactical display. When you're asking Harry Kane to do up the lone striker against 3 centre backs, it's just never going to work. Like for me, when you play a 5-4-1, which we kind of did, then we end up playing 7 defenders at the end of it.
Can't believe it, man.
Why is it that we have 0 outlet? Why is it that we took off Anthony Gordon, our fastest player, and brought him on for was it Ezri Konsa, was it, or was it somebody else? It was Konsa.
Yeah.
Why is it? Look, I don't rate Madueke at all. Everyone knows I call him an absolute bozo at times. But the one thing that brother has, he has pace. The one thing that he's relatively good at, he can dribble. That's what we need to take pressure off that defense. Because let me be honest, right? For me, and I've always said this, if you're a team that have 11 men and you park the bus and the opposition team can't score against you, I'm looking more at the opposition team than yourselves. Because for me, if the opposition team didn't put enough pressure on you, didn't take their chances, or didn't even create anything, then I'm sorry, it wasn't a masterclass. It's just the opposition team can't do anything going forward. And every time you almost invite pressure again and again and again, and not throw anything back at them. It's like a boxer. You're just in the corner. You're taking the punches, and you're just waiting for the bell to go. At the end of it, you're just gonna get beaten up, bro. You're gonna get beaten up. The defense can't hold. You're gonna let one punch hit you, one haymaker hits you. You're done. You're done. And that's exactly what happened. And for me, right, I don't know why Harry Kane still stayed on the pitch, in my opinion, if you're playing that style of defending. Because he's not a man that's going to run for the balls that's going to be out wide, because he ain't got the pace. He's not a guy that can like physically take on someone and hold the ball up on a 50-50, like what Emil Heskey used to do for us back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Ivan Toney, for me, should have been on that pitch when we decided to play that 5-4-1. The one thing he's good at, he can hold the play up. He's nasty as hell. And the one thing that we lacked was any form of a focal point up front where we could literally occupy those centre-backs. Because it's still mad to me that Lisandro Martinez and Christian Romero, both on a booking, were not getting pressed. We're not getting them, making them make mistakes. We're not going at them in any way, shape, or form to get them a red card. Like, these are the fundamentals that we can talk to each other as football fans. But yet, a manager, and let me remind you, he's the second highest paid manager in this tournament. I think he's earning double the amount Southgate got. And there's a reason why he's got that amount of money. These are the kind of games where he's meant to come in and get us over the line. And he hasn't done it, bro. And I'm going to hear Ends start talking the nonsense that he does because he's going to start winding people up.
No, here's my problem with these, man. Yeah, if you're there,
who's these, man? Who's these? Before you say the word, who's these, man?
Now, do you know what? Eds, you're talking to Drift, but you're shouting out to the entire world, bro.
No, you're shouting it out, bro. I'm talking to Drift. Whoever wants to listen can listen. You can close your ears. You can turn your laptop down. You know what I mean? Here's why I can't trust these, man, right? Because if Tuchel would have got out there with the 1-0, the opposite would have been said. Tactical masterclass. When the tournament was going on, Drift, hand on heart, how many people did you hear Tuchel saying that he's getting things wrong? Or did they keep saying, this England team and Tuchel's doing the things in his way and blah, blah, blah? What? Couple of substitutions later and you get knocked out. All of a sudden, sack him. He's not a great manager. Why is he in the job? Look at the squad he picked. You got to a semi-final. That's why I can't trust them, Drip. I can't trust these opinions because I just know. I just know if it was 1-0 at the end, these man wouldn't have said what they're saying now. They wouldn't have said, we should have picked better players going into the tournament. Tactically, we should have been better. I don't know. They wouldn't have said all of these things. They would have highlighted and gaslit us to go, yeah. Look at what he's doing, bro. Look how he navigated the semi-finals. So, Drift, I can't trust these man, bro. I can't trust these man.
And you know what? That's the reason why I made sure I made my point clear before the tournament even started, that he took the wrong squad. That he left players out he shouldn't have left out. Because I knew this was going to happen, Ends. I knew we were going to get to a point in the tournament. Didn't I say this a couple of weeks ago, boys? You need a Grealish. You need a Palmer. You need a player who gets on the ball and knows how to keep it. You can't just have hoof merchants. Everyone in the team can't just be a hoof merchant. Somebody's got to
I
get on the
don't,
ball.
I don't think it was the players,
disagree.
guys. I don't think it was. I think it was just the decisions that he made that made the game even worse for England. I don't think it's the players that.
So the players weren't. So like not completing a pass in 19 minutes. I heard on TalkSport. That's the manager then, yeah. Not being able to complete passes for 19 minutes of a football match.
TalkSport. Oh, you're getting it from TalkSport.
No, listen, we get data from different places. You just read out that Chelsea obviously are going to get Rodgers from Weinstein. So I went and I heard someone say something. I was like, okay, that's an interesting fact. I hope everyone adds that to the tactical session we're just having. Did anyone mention it, Drift? Because as I said, I was driving back. I didn't hear. Did anyone say
driving back? You're chatting rubbish.
In the 19 minutes of a football match, England with 117 million Rodgers, 100 and what's my man? 150 million
16 or something
Elliot
like that,
Anderson and 105 for Declan Rice. But these men are in the midfield, can't complete a pass for 19 minutes of a game.
Yes, that's diabolical. I'm not gonna lie. That's diabolical.
You know, I mean, I think I think we all know England's performances haven't been great. We've had moments, and literally, I've always spoken about moments. I think literally we all can say, literally, I would have been absolutely honest. Even if we got to the World Cup final, I would have said, I don't think we can play like that again. I'd been very honest. I'm like, if we play, I'm sure I even said if we played like we did against Norway, against Argentina.
You did actually. To be fair, you did actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So literally, I was kind of, I've like always kept that the same energy, but it's
seen that, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's
for Arsenal,
crazy.
Like this is so obvious that Tuchel's decisions affected the team. I'm not saying that the players are like solely clean from this, because
the players have to take some.
Yeah,
blame.
they
have to take some blame.
100%.
I'm just glad we're not going to Racismo this time, because I knew someone has to get blamed. Obviously, we're not going to blame the players for not completing passes and not taking.
Can I ask you? I don't want to go too sideways with this question, but I do have to talk about it based on the fact that it's part of the England situation. And big up Ty and all the super chatters that will come in as well. They will get read out. Don't worry, guys. I watched an Argentina goal. An Egypt goal against Argentina be scrapped off for nothing. Nobody can't tell me nothing. That was not a foul. Egypt got the other end scorer. Beautifully worked goal, and it was chalked off. How can VAR miss that stamp on Jez Spence's foot in the build up to England?
Same thing.
Nobody can't tell me that Messi didn't stamp on his foot. He got up and was actually limping. You visibly could actually see that he got injured in the tackle. He was visibly limping and just had to get on with it. How on earth did VAR not go back and have a look at that foul? Yeah, and a perfectly well-worked Egypt goal was chalked.
Because he didn't go over, Drift. That's why. If you went over and then they would have got the goal, they would have went back.
No, but come on, man. We can't keep letting VAR get away with this if you don't roll around theatrical.
It's not about rolling around, Drift. But they obviously looked at it and gone, it wasn't enough for him to go down. So we're going to play on. And that's what happened.
He was limping, and he literally.
But it's Drift. It was fake, bro. I think someone edited it. Because I had a look at it.
And shut up.
Somebody edited the foul.
Don't try it.
Ram, it wasn't edited.
This is because I'm gonna bring up. I'm gonna bring up. No, because he started holding his left foot.
Oh my!
So he got stamped on his right foot.
Ram, I'm trying to save you here, mate.
Look at his face,
He literally.
Enzi's loving this,
Of course he is. Come on,
no, wait. He literally stamped on his right foot, and then he was holding on to his left foot. Make that make sense.
But no, either way though, Ram.
What?
I think he did. I think
make it make sense, man. Let me get the still.
Don't show no still. Just block.
Ram, he does. No, Ram, it's a foul. It's a foul, Ram.
It's a foul, Ram.
He stood on his foot, bro.
I know, but Drifty, if he would have went down, then Messi would have dribbled, crossed it, they scored. They would have had to have looked at it. If there's contact, they would have to have gone, do you know what? We did give that one before. For Argentina, we're going to have to give this one. It's because he stays on his feet and he goes to go and challenge again and jockeys him. And then they probably looked at it and gone, it's a bit of both in it. Where both players went, there's something in there, nothing too much. They both got on with it, and then we'll just play on. But if he dropped to the floor, held his ankle, and then they crossed it and scored, I guarantee they all went back and given a foul for it. But because he didn't,
This
Drift,
is
that's
what's
the
wrong
reason.
with football ends, isn't it? This is what's wrong with football.
You got to roll
so now
around.
you've got to be like a cheaty, diving, rolling
Yeah.
around crybaby
Yeah,
to get
I don't like it. But you
clear
have to do
foul.
something to get it. Yeah, you have to scream out sometimes, Drift. He steps on your foot, scream and roll around. Then the referees be thinking, oh, he must have caught him there.
Yeah.
And if he misses it and he thinks now play on, VAR would have definitely seen it and gone, do you know what? Yeah, he does step on his foot there. He would have probably got to it and he would have probably been battling and pushed him away and he would have probably went down the line.
Exactly.
Sorry, he went back the opposite way and then that cross wouldn't happen. But it's because he stayed on his feet, bro. That's why he didn't get it.
Hold on. Can I just get back to Ends? Because Ends, something's puzzling, right? Because, he said something, you man thing. I still haven't recovered. I still haven't recovered from that yet. I still haven't recovered. I'm not going to lie to no one that's playing. Yeah. Ends, if you was here before, right, we said, I don't mind England not playing well. I ain't got no problem with that. What we done in that game up until the goal was perfect. The rolling around, every time you got touched, you went down, all the dark stuff, what Argentina done, I was happy with. What pissed me off is when we scored, we just went, yeah, cool, attack us, kept Kane on, no out ball, no nothing. That's what pissed me off. If you'd have done that, like you said, like we all got, we know about coaching, yeah? One thing you need, no matter what, you need an outlet. We had no outlet, bro. Took away your pace. Like they weren't scared of nothing. They camped in our half, on the edge of our box, camped with no repercussions, bro. Even you put on any moment pace, not the ball over the top. Now they got to think about it.
Should have come on for good, isn't it?
Wait, so guys, are you talking about this? Are you talking about this still?
Can I? No, the other one.
It wasn't even a still. I'm talking about
itself.
the actual video when you watch it play over.
So
You've done
when
it
did
in
Argentina
Africa
score their first goal? No, Dean, when did Argentina score their first goal?
Let me check.
I can't remember.
85 minutes.
85.
Okay, so England just bottled it near the end. That's all it was. You defensively,
Then
you
it
was
dropped
there,
off,
and
bro.
then you just didn't.
As soon as they made the substitutions, basically.
The subs were terrible.
No,
bro.
but okay, say you dropped off, but you was 5 minutes away from 90. You know,
85th,
probably
it was
with
the
that.
85th minute. The
Yeah,
equalizer was 85th minute.
Yeah.
So literally, the defense fell asleep for about 7 minutes because they scored in the 92nd as well, didn't they? See, they fell
What do you
asleep for around
expect if
7
you're
minutes.
defending? If you're only defending, yeah, you can't. Like you're playing champions, yeah, world champions, yeah. All it takes is 30 seconds, bruv. 30 seconds and you've lost the game because you can't stay.
So England defense is
Even
as good as these.
and even when you look at the second goal, you need to look at what the players were. Majority of the players that actually was on the pitch,
But that's
they were
not the
defenders.
manager.
They were all camped out in the 6-yard box. So Anderson came out of place.
I agree.
And then,
sorry,
and then
go
they
on,
score
go
from
on.
there. No, Anderson came out of place and they scored from there. There was no one that had that thought, I got to be there like to stop Fernandes obviously scoring, because the majority of the players that was on the pitch, they were all defenders. They were just camped out outside, or inside the box. So that's the mistake that he did as a coach.
No, but
can't
that's
defend
not
that
him.
one,
That's
man.
not it. No, but that's not him though. Like if I put 11 professional
But
players on
what's the
football
fault of defenders though, mate? They're not gonna come out of the box, are they? They're gonna stay in the box, aren't they? Go look at the goal. They all stayed in that 6-yard box.
I
It's
hear
only
that,
Jude
but now
Bellingham
we're-
realized it afterwards, and he just ran out.
No, but now
And
we're
it was
treating
too
them
late.
like they're 6-year-olds, and we have to control them with a controller on the pitch. You're a defender. You play. Most of these men are in.
Dan Burns ain't gonna
top-level
run
teams.
out, bro. Look
Yeah.
at the size of him. Come
Dan
on,
No,
man.
but it's not even. It's not that
man.
yet.
You're just
The
trying to
fact,
baby
no,
the man to
Ends.
blame the-
Hear me
we're
out. The
babying
thing
them.
is, the problem. No,
Poor
the
Their
problem I had-
mentality is to stay in the box. That's how it is. They're defenders, bro.
Oh man, no, it's not even that. That's not my point. Yeah, if you go to a 5-5,
Yeah.
that is your formation 5-5. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're telling that you're told the other team I'm only going to defend, so you're going to
Yeah.
only attack. I'm not even giving them a thought that maybe I might do a quick attack. I might have a counter or anything. You're telling them I'm willing to sit back here in this defense, like, and then, bruv, the mentality's changed now. You're telling your players and their players it's a attack against defense.
When did
and
they
then-
make the? Sorry, Dean. When did they make the tactical defensive changes? What time in the game?
85. something like that.
75th minute.
Okay, so
77,
normally
something
around
like
the time when you're looking at the game, going,
No,
No,
but they
you
were
have an outlet. Have an outlet, though, bro.
The goal went in though, Ends though.
No,
From when
but
the goal
Ends,
went
you
in
have
in
an
the 58th
outlet,
minute,
bruv.
it was just defensive.
It was just
Yeah,
defending.
no,
They were
but
just camped out in the box.
I hear that, but did he make any
You gotta have an
defensive
outlet,
changes
bro.
when we scored, or was it the same team on?
No. So
No, I think it was
Well,
the
he
same
changed up
team,
with-
but he tactically changed things, and
Yeah.
then
No,
I
okay.
think he made substitution. But let me check when
yeah,
they
so
scored in substitution.
okay, so literally, like he took Gordon off, straight after the hydration break, right? So it was
Yeah.
Gordon.
When
and
was that?
Konza. That was 60.
So Gordon
68?
came off. When did
Was it
Gordon
68?
come? Gordon came off in the 71st minute.
71st minute.
Konza, is it Konza that came on, isn't it? Konza,
Yeah, that was when Konza
Yeah,
came on.
Konza
Konza came
So
on,
when
yeah.
Konza
71st,
came on
yeah.
in the 71st minute,
Yeah.
Okay,
it was
so-
5
yeah.
at the back.
5 at the back with 30 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And no pace up top, man. Come on,
And
man.
no
Put someone
pace
on
up
there to make a run.
I want
You
Enz
gotta
to
have a
try.
runner.
I want Enz to tell me how that's okay.
And then in the
How-
81st minute, Dan Burn came on and he went 5-5-0.
Yeah.
Which is when the game is going. Do you know what? There's 10 minutes left. Let me see this game out. That ain't
That's
a
not
bad.
how you
That's
see a
not,
game
that's
out.
not bad.
That's not how you
twenty-
see a game out.
It's
20
not, but
minutes,
look, what,
20
Enz,
minutes.
you got to look at the time. Enz, you got to look at the time. It's
81st.
different. It's different now. No, because the
20
hydration break it adds on in it to another
And
10
the
minutes. on top of
injuries
that.
and the thing.
Yeah,
it's
and
just like,
injuries and
bro,
all that stuff. So it was more minutes that was added. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
So
Hey, you know what?
85 is the 95 now.
Enz, let me
85
ask
is the
you- Enz,
95
let me
now.
ask- And let me ask you a question, yeah? Right. You coach, yeah? You coach. I've seen your coaching. You're decent at what you do. Yeah, you're decent.
Very good. Not decent. I'm very
No, we'll do- Now
I'm that guy, bro.
No, you're gonna elevate if you get the right answers now, yeah?
Yeah,
So
go on.
You're winning 1-0, yeah, with what?
Yeah.
You're playing a great team. You're playing against your back's against the walls anyway, right?
Yeah.
Your back's against the wall, yeah. You're telling me you got to take off everyone with pace, everyone with pace, yeah, and you're gonna go in a low block with no. The other team knows your players. They know you've got no pace, so they're gonna camp outside your box, bro. The best way to defend is to attack. Yeah, you got to give
Facts,
them
man.
something to think about, bro. You can't just let them think. You know what? Guess what? We're gonna camp here, and we're not gonna leave this spot here.
I know
They're
Enz
gonna
wouldn't
score.
camp for half an hour.
Yeah, but
Enz
No,
is
no,
way.
no,
let's
listen,
see.
if-
Let's see. Let's see.
No, but
Let's
no,
see,
but
Enz.
we're not.
Let's
But
see.
you guys are saying it as if it's like a regular little league game or something. This is the World Cup semi-finals. He's thinking tactically. This is a team that apparently is corrupted and everything goes for them. And he's going, we're 1-0 up. We don't need to chase the game no more. They're the ones that need to score. We just need to protect what we have and see if we can catch them out. That's what we're trying to do. I think when he made the substitution at 81st, you said in 75th, it's about the time when you make certain substitution. Because he didn't make the ones you guys like, now you have an issue with it.
Just smile.
we
Enz, smile.
could see it, bro.
These man's
Enz,
opinion is because I promise you, if England saw that game 1-0 out, I promise you they would have been saying, "Oh, tactical genius." Drift, I can put that.
Now
down on
I would have
everything
said we
hold.
rode our luck.
No, you would. No,
Enz,
you wouldn't. Bro.
Enz,
No,
Enz,
because
Enz.
McAllister hit the post twice prior beforehand, bro.
So it don't matter who was on the pitch then, because man just hit him post anyway.
Because we were riding our luck. Pause.
Hold on. Enz. Hold on.
Come on,
Enz,
Ram.
you answer the
I like
question.
that.
Hold on. Enz.
How you leave
did
it
not
out?
answer the
I need a
question.
different tone for the pause.
No,
How can you
Enz.
leave out? No, if you want to add everything to it, you want to blame him for subs. Okay, he made the subs. Blame him for that. So now, can you explain to me for 19 minutes of a football match, how comes the guys couldn't string passes together?
That's
Because we
the
were
part where
suffocating.
players take responsibility.
Because we had
Enz,
no
it's not
outlet.
about-
Yeah,
hold on.
because we
It's
had
not
no
about
outlet.
springing.
We had no
passes.
outlet because Harry Kane on a 50-50 trying to hold up play is not going to work.
So you're telling me all of these players that are professional players, Premier League proven players, Madrid players, Bayern Munich players need an outlet to complete passes.
Well, you know,
No, to relieve the pressure, bro.
but, yeah, but you know exactly what Dean said.
I'm
Like,
not
Kane was
talking
saying
to him. I'm not talking to Enz no more. I'm not talking to him.
Go
I'm not talking to him because he's acting like he didn't answer. No. Let me tell you something. He
on,
didn't
go on.
answer the question. Yeah, he didn't answer the question because he knew the answer. Yeah,
What
he knew
que-
the answer to the question. Yeah, right. So he didn't answer it, and he's just saying more stuff. You're
Now I
putting
just
words
think you guys
together,
are
bro.
you guys are looking
You're
at it from
putting
the base
words
of
together.
nah. I think you guys are just upset that England got knocked out in it. Like you're going with a narrative when I'm just like, no,
Yeah, I'm
why?
upset.
why
Yeah.
No, okay,
you're
no,
going
hang on.
with the narrative. The chat is going with the
I'm
narrative.
upset.
There's someone to blame. If it's not the players that we blamed in the last one, the certain man that missed penalties. No, it's the manager's fault. No, because of his substitutions. If you
I didn't say
dislike
it's
the man
manager's
and you
fault.
think tactically he wasn't good enough, why are you going along with everything he's been doing in the whole tournament?
I don't think everybody was.
Hang
doing
on
that.
a minute.
No,
Hang on a minute.
You're
No.
gonna get stuff wrong.
Eds,
You're gonna
Eds,
get
Eds.
changes wrong. You're gonna get substitutions wrong at times. But to say it's solely down to him, but excluding the
He
fact
did-
that you
no, but Eds,
man
this
can
is the-
complete You couldn't complete more than 2
And
passes in 19 minutes.
this is where he
Yeah,
hasn't
crazy
done.
that is for professionals,
but-
and then going, oh yeah, they're all camped in the box. You
I
are
see what they're doing.
the
I see
professional.
what you're doing.
No,
then.
no,
I see what
Ends,
you're doing.
and no, because
Nah,
the players,
Nah.
no, Ends, the players aren't getting a buy from this because, for example, when I've been very
Sounds
critical,
like it sounds like they are.
when I did my video, one of the main things I was criticizing the players were you play against McAllister, you play against Enzo Fernandez every week. Why are you giving these guys space and time to take a shot from distance? Like, you know what these guys are capable of. Look what happens. And when it comes to the tactics and everything, this isn't the first time Thomas Tuchel has done this. I'm not even talking about for England. I'm talking about for Bayern Munich, bro. Remember the second leg against Real Madrid when they lost, and they were 1-0 up. I think there was it 1-0, what 3-2 up in the
You're letting
time?
them get away with it.
and then
Let them
they
get away
scored
with
2
that.
last minute. It's the same thing because he took off
Bro, you let them get away
Musiala, he
with
took off Kane, and brought on more defenders.
Well, I'm
And then guess
asking
what? The Lake was playing as a striker at the end of it. Same thing Dan Burn was doing against us, bro.
Okay, you know
and
what?
The same thing we did. Hang on, the same thing we did.
Saka
under-
on a Rashford, 2 men that can't defend. Throw them on and let them stay up there, and then we'll just kick the ball long and hope.
And then the same. Let's
Let's do that then, because clearly that's the substitutions you wanted. And
There's
you
no
were
in
thinking,
between.
oh,
There's no in between. There's no in between. You can't do other things in it.
Hey, Dean, funny enough, Talksport said that as well. Talksport said that as well.
that's not the narrative they were pushing. That wasn't the narrative
right.
they pushed the week before, 5 days before that when he went through. That wasn't the narrative.
Because that
There
wasn't the
wasn't
same
a narrative
situation,
before.
bro.
But the
It was
ends,
the same
why is it?
situation, bro.
But ends, why is it that we criticize Gareth Southgate for doing the same thing, but we can't criticize Thomas Tuchel?
I'm not saying you can't. No point did I say you can't. I'm just saying you man are solely just saying it's the manager when you're leaving
one
out the
said
fact
solely.
of
I
No,
don't.
not
Ends.
solely.
I don't think the guys were saying it just in this game.
Players good enough on the day.
I'm not
Yes or
talking to
no?
him. I'm not talking to him.
No, answer the question. What's the
No, you know
players
what?
good
Ends,
enough on the day?
Talking to him.
ends for the last 10
so
minutes.
no one wants
Sorry,
to
last
answer.
20 minutes. How about
I have to answer questions.
Ends,
No.
I'll answer your question. The last 20 minutes they played like absolute donuts. How about that?
So
The last 20
they-
minutes because they couldn't defend properly.
and that's-
They didn't
and
know how
that's
to.
where the-
They didn't know how to
and
close
that's where
down
your
their man. They
frailties
didn't know how
are.
to do anything, bro. They allowed Rodrigo de Paul to put in ball after ball after ball
That's
into
where
the
the frailties are. So that England locked into that trademark they have, which is when it comes down to it and the nicks and crannies stuff, they end up faltering at the last hurdle. That's what happened. The players fell off in that. No one. I'm hearing man them were hiding. I was listening to a couple of the ex-players talking about the midfielders. Some man were hiding. Did you guys add that to your analysis? That players were hiding from the ball and didn't want to show for the ball.
I didn't
So
think
no
hiding.
matter
I
what,
didn't
hold on. So
I didn't.
hold on.
I didn't know
So no
hiding.
matter what, hold on.
wasn't
Hold on,
hiding.
wait. So no matter what, yeah, from what you just said, yeah, no matter what England would have done, they'd have lost there. Then that's what you're saying.
I'm not saying no matter what they would have
No,
done,
because
but you're
England
saying
fall into
no,
their.
no, but no.
fall
Here's
into
the
their-
thing. I'm not saying that anything they would have done, they would have lost. But you guys are going. If you would have made the put on these outlet players, you guys are leaning on the fact that you could have won that game.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
We could have.
you
Ends.
would've
Of
still
course,
lost.
No,
we made the right
Ends.
decision.
Ends.
That's the truth.
Ends.
Okay, but then the truth
Ends.
is,
You
he
still ain't
said,
answered
I'm
the
gonna
question.
lead. I'm
What are we
gonna go
doing
with
with
this.
this?
You still ain't
He
answered the
said,
question.
I'm going to go with the defensive tactics because I think, okay, this is my best bet. I could choose go
That's
more
not
attacking,
defensive, bro.
or I can go, do you know what, shut it up. They need to score. We got some good players.
And
We
you
got
could
some
you
strong
could do that
players.
defensive tactics against many teams, but when you're doing it against the likes of Messi, it's a dangerous game as it is. You know what I mean?
man,
So
let's not
that
keep him up,
guy,
bro.
that guy,
Ends,
you
ends,
can't do it to
ends.
players like
I'll
that.
give
You
it
can't.
when
You
Ends in
can't.
there,
I'll give you an
You can't.
example. And
You
I'll
can't,
give you
bro.
I'll give you an example, right?
This is 22-year-old Messi. again.
Jose
The
Mourinho.
guy,
Jose
the guy set up
Mourinho.
2 goals, bro. Set up 2
Man
goals.
told me
Can't
that
go wrong.
Alvarez weren't that good when the last conversation drifting. Correct me if I'm wrong. When we're speaking about
The different
Argentina
player.
last week,
Stay in the
these-
same place, bro. Forget
last
about
week when we
Alvarez.
was having the conversation about Argentina. We're talking about the team still left. Man, them weren't this. They were this in the Argentinian team, right? Now, man, are telling me about you can't sit in a low block against me.
Who was this in Argentina?
All of you man was on here telling me about Argentina ain't that good. They haven't played that.
Who
good.
said
They're not
that?
I've
a
never
good
said that. I've never said
You know what,
Argentina
where's
ain't that good.
Ends
Me?
misconstruing where we're saying that we feel for this tournament the tactics that they're playing because we're seeing on a regular
You
basis.
told me they were Messi FC last week.
Yeah, but
Who
they weren't
said that?
Messi FC. Like Argentina, man.
Not against
They
Switzerland though.
No.
Not against Switzerland though. When
Well,
Messi,
one
when
man beat
Messi,
us.
when literally those
They
Ender's
didn't.
got a point. The whole tournament, it has been kind of Messi's carrying Argentina. That has been the narrative.
No.
But not again. No.
They've worked
But
for Messi. They've worked
but-
for Messi.
no,
It's a
because
tactic.
I remember this.
They do the donkey work, and then
Yeah,
Messi
so it's
does
not
the
Messi
magic.
FC then.
Drift.
It is Messi, they do the running for him. B.
No, drift. The one thing I said about
God.
ends when I rubbish the when he likes to miss out the other end of the bit. Yeah. when I mentioned the Switzerland
Ends and
game,
we'll bring you after. I'm not having this stuff. I need to talk to you properly because this is bad.
when Ends
mad.
likes to funny enough, he likes to miss out the part where I mentioned about how in the Switzerland game where they nullified Messi to an extent and they had to rely on other players on the pitch who, lo and behold, stepped up when they had to, i.e. Julian Alvarez. That's where I was like, finally, some of these players are starting to step up. Finally, some of these players are starting to step up. And I feel as though with the quality of players that they have, they've got to give more license to some of these players. They need to take more responsibility. And that's what I said.
Do you not think the England players should take more responsibility?
Yes, bro. But again, for me, right? I'm is a weird one when it comes to listening to the manager and not listening to the manager. Because for me, when you're trying to play a way of playing football, everyone has to be on board. If one person messes up, the whole system collapses. We've seen it time and time again. If someone wants to try and do a jinky run, try to do something crazy like shoot from 45 yards out, it ruins the entire thing. So that's where it's a bit like, I can't say some of these players need to take responsibility, grab the game out of the scruff of the net, take it 40 yards, because it just doesn't work like that. Football don't work like that.
Football's a system.
So can I just ask then? So because I'm just putting it out there. So because of the changes he made, that's the reason why England lost. So I understand. I'll ask another question.
That was a big reason.
That was a big reason they lost.
A huge reason. Huge.
So would you say it's the main reason? And if it's the huge one, obviously there's going to be different
you know what?
factors.
It created a domino effect about,
Yes.
in my opinion.
Okay, let me ask you this. What percentage then would you say the changes affected England to lose? So if you had to put a percentage on it, what would it be?
For me,
65%, I'd say.
How many, Ram?
65.
65.
65?
I say 80, 90.
Like, higher than that, Ram. Come on, bro.
So my next question is, was it the tactics the reason why, or the substitutions the reason why, the 2 goals? So looking back at the 2 goals, was it because of the tactics and the substitution why you conceded those 2 goals? Just looking at them, isolated incidents.
I agree.
So crossing into the box against 3 of the best headers about in the guys that can defend the box, lost out. Great cross.
And
the first goal was
Ends. Can I ask you a question? Ends. Can I ask you a question?
He's the only one that decided
can I ask
to
you a
close
question?
players down. But that's the tactics. Man, never seen a guy at the edge of the box that can shoot, and they go, do you know what? Let's just stand here because the gaffer said to us.
But the thing is, Ends, there was a few corner taken before that they stopped. Don't forget. Messi was doing the same corner 3 times before that. But when the midfield was there, it stopped it. As soon as he made those substitutions, Rice wasn't on the pitch. That's when they scored that goal. Don't forget that, bro. The first
lost
goal.
our legs.
And then if you're talking about the second goal when he crossed the ball in, don't forget when these fresh players come, they don't know where they're going to be in the beginning. So he crossed it in and he hit the money. Normal circumstances, if the players weren't as the regular players that was there in the beginning, maybe they would have taken the positions better in the pitch. That's what would have happened because he made those substitutions. Everybody was all over the place in that defense.
Konza fit? It weren't Konza come on as one of the subs and Dan Burns. So in them man, they're fit and fresh then. Or
that could be. But the thing is, the positioning sometimes ain't gonna be where you want it to be.
That's madness. Konza at right back don't make.
Yeah, come on, man. He's not a right back. Did you see the crosses? Did you actually see those crosses in the game? Come on, he's not right back.
Konza plays right back for Aston Villa. Since he's been in the England team, he's played at right back.
He barely
fresh legs.
He's a centre back, bro. He only plays right back in an emergency.
Are we talking on a regular basis, Ends, or are we talking this season or just
regular
in general?
basis? He can play right back. I've seen this brother play right back.
No, wait, well, hold on. Come on. You know what?
Come on,
No,
Ends,
but you know what?
Please, with that one, come on, Ends, please. Come on, Konza ain't a good right back. Come on, bro.
No. You know what? Like it's just like saying that.
Now you're triggering me.
You know, like it's just like saying
No, you
might as well put Konate right back, something like that, man.
No. Okay, I won't go that far. Okay, Ends, I'm looking at this season. Ends. He hasn't played a game at right back.
Nah, I think he has.
No, he hasn't.
Ram. Yes.
No, I'm looking at this season. I'm looking on transfer.
Maybe I've seen it somewhere else, but he has played right.
He hasn't played a game. I'm going to send Drift a screenshot, bro.
Okay, well, you know what, Rams, like, even though he like may not have played last season, but he's played there anyway.
He's played there before, but like,
so literally.
T, can I ask you a question? Like, if players come in fresh, could their positioning in the pitch be, different from the regular guys that's already been playing in the game throughout?
No, because actually, as a team, if you are dropping off,
but I'm saying when you're packing the defense, when there's too many players in defense, they brought in.
No, you know what? Like, I don't,
because that Martinez goal, their positioning was all over the place for me when I saw that.
Okay, but literally, I don't really blame Kwanzaa for that. I actually look at John Stones, because literally John Stones looks at him twice, and then he get and then he's ball at watching. Kwanzaa is trying to mark Gonzalez on the
yeah.
He's marking Gonzalez.
So literally, I don't look at Kwanzaa, even though if you freeze frame it, it looks like Kwanzaa should have. No, again, like, it's one of the things. But like, as a team, if you are dropping off, naturally your opposition are going to drop, are literally going to naturally push onto you, because again, they're like, okay, well, you know what, we are now going to suffocate your space. So if you have intelligent players like Argentina have, then one of the players will just drop slightly deeper. Like, for example, for Fernandez's goal, if you can look at the positioning, Fernandez was on the edge of the box. Jude and Elliot were already marking McAllister, and I don't know who else Elliot was marking. But because we were so deep, Enzo Fernandez just had so much space. And again, Jude Bellingham normally would be on the edge of the box because naturally, that would be his starting position. Normally, that would be his starting position. So it's exactly what Ram said. It's a kind of domino effect. As a defender, if my manager is taking off a creative player or a winger for a defensive player, then naturally in my head I'm thinking, we are just looking to hold on to this lead.
Exactly.
It honestly, like, it doesn't matter what my leadership qualities are. It doesn't matter what I want to say. Naturally, we as a collective are just gonna defend.
That's what I said.
So
you don't have a choice, do you? Because now you don't have any choice. Technical footballers on the pitch. You actually have no choice but to just defend who. I think everybody's got points. I think Enz is making great points that the team needed to step up. Individuals have to take responsibility.
Of course.
The rest of you guys are making great points that the manager absolutely affected the game with his changes, with tactics. Everybody kind of has to do what the manager's saying. If one player runs out of position to try and take the game by the scruff of the neck, he leaves a gaping gap that could be exploited, then he'll be the one blamed. So nobody wants to be blamed. Bellingham tried it. Do you guys remember? I think it was actually just before the winning goal. Bellingham got the ball and tried to make a run and drag the team up the field. He got crowded out by 4 men, lost it, and then I think that's when Argentina come back down the other end and score. It could have been because Bellingham was out of position that structurally messed England up for a moment. But he tried to take the initiative because he must have been thinking, we can't keep doing this. What the hell is this crap? Do you get what I mean? And Bellingham's a winner. So in his mind, he's like, now fuck all this defending for half an hour. Like, what the hell are we doing? So he tried to put a little... It's a tough one. It's a tough one, man. But they're out.
Do you know what it was as well, Drift?
Madness.
Do you know what it was? It's because we played narrow as well. I think we also need to remember we weren't even going man for man, because I'm looking back on it, the Rodrigo de Paul cross that he had, the couple of crosses he had, it was because of how narrow we were and weren't really going man for each player. And I will say on the second goal in particular, for me, when you have too many players, like the old saying, it's too many cooks spoil the broth, innit? When you have too many players within that, especially within that 6-yard area, it's just going to cause chaos. No one knows
confusion, innit? Yeah.
No one knows which areas to pick up, because usually, perfect example for me, when we won 1-0 at PSG at Parc des Princes, I always look at Ibu, Virgil, Alisson. Those 3 knew exactly which areas to pick up. If the ball was in that specific area, that person's dealing with it. If they take a long shot, Ali's got to do it. If it's within Ali's reach, Ali's taking control of it. That's how we ended up putting in a defensive masterclass in Paris. That's not what we saw with this one, because when Dan Burn was there, Konsa were there, not even Konsa. Dan Burn, John Stones, and Gay were in that three centre back position.
Yeah,
no one knows where they were. No one knows which man they were going to take up. No one knew which area they were going to take up. It just created so much chaos. Exactly. And that's where the pressure comes into play of it as well.
Do you think Ram, do you think they go on the pitch? Do you think they change to a formation that they've never worked under?
I don't think so, because I think with international football, I think flexibility is the most important thing. So I think they would have worked on it. They would have worked on it.
No team would have swapped a formation. So that means they would have known where they needed to be.
Not in a high stakes pressure game when you're getting so much.
Bro, there's no excuse. Once you work on two different shapes as any coach, you work on two different systems, and you're always going to work out who needs to be where, in terms of from an attacking standpoint or a defensive standpoint. There's no excuse. They just got it wrong. The cross was great, and these guys got caught out.
But then, if I use the pressure argument for that, then we should be criticizing players who miss penalties then, because you've been working on it week in, week out, day in, day out. That should be your bread and butter.
But the thing is,
ends. Come on, bro.
It's 11 yards, bro. You put the ball in the back of the net, bro.
Ends, bro. I'm sorry. So basically, ends is basically Drifty. Yeah? Ends is the guy that said, "Yo, Bajo, you skied it over the bar." Yeah,
it's 11 yards for a professional to put the ball in. If the keeper guesses right and saves it, that's something different. No player should be missing the target. No professional player should be missing the target.
I agree with that. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't miss the target from 11 yards. I actually agree with that.
So basically, Drifting Ends were cussing out Baggio when he missed the target. I hear it.
Not cussing him out, but he definitely knows he fucked up, Ram.
Yeah,
come on, Baggio knows he fucked up, bro. If you put, even wide, if you put it over the bar, there's one thing putting it wide, because you can aim for a bottom corner and miss by a foot, and that's not the end of the world. I've always said no professional footballer should ever sky the ball over the crossbar. You have got no excuse for putting the ball over the crossbar.
He even said that, Drifter. He even said that. I've never hit the ball over the crossbar.
If it goes wide, it's one thing. You got no excuse to sky over. You should never put enough elevation on a shot to put it over the crossbar.
Pressure is just different when there's pressure on you, bro. When there's a lot of pressure on you, sometimes your brain does the most stupidest shit. I swear to God.
That's what some of the England players did, bro. That's what happened.
But they're not robots, bro.
So then give them the same energy then. Don't just say the manager and then that's the escape route. Just say the players messed up. The manager tactics stunk on the night as well when he made the changes. Didn't suit the system. But overall...
We did.
But we said the players and the manager.
No. You guys landed on the... You said, was it 85%?
T, didn't we say the player and the manager, T?
You said 85%. That don't sound like equal blame.
Nah, do you know what? Hey, Dean, speak to your boy, bro. I swear.
Dean, man, sorry, man.
I'm not speaking to nobody. You don't let him. You don't let him get away with murder. I was trying to tell him something, and everyone jumped in. He didn't answer questions.
Tell him again, Dean. Tell him again, bro. Tell him again, bro.
Too late. It's too late. You let him get away with stuff. So now the point's dead. I'll talk to him later. I'll talk to him another time. Yeah, you don't let him get away with murder. I had him, and everyone's let him get away. So nah, it's too late. You don't want to say something. So cool.
All right, do you know what? Let's
blame Fuzzy and Ram for that, but it's cool.
Why? What did I do, bro?
We're defending ourselves here, bro.
No, I was questioning.
He's accusing us of something we didn't say.
There you go.
Go on, Dean. Sorry.
Questioning him. And then you two jumped in and let him get away with murder. And then he just attacked you. He attacked you, lot. You done what England done. You done what England done, set in a low block, and then he just attacked you. And then, there's no outlet. So I'll take back. I'll defend as well. We all just defend. And now he scored 2 late goals. Now he won. That's what I'm saying. You let him win.
He's got 2 late goals. Freaking hell.
That's what happened.
Let's get on to the next topic that I know that Enz is going to be positive about, and it will be a nice talk because we're going to get into the Spain game. First, though, let me just get these supers out of the way. Big up Ty says, it's not that he went defensive, it's that he went defensive with no outlet, so we couldn't even play counter-attack. Rashford and Tony should have been on earlier.
We should have kept this argument going, but people wanted to take the argument away. But no, carry on.
Great hindsight. Great hindsight, that comment. Great hindsight.
Bakuma says, corruption is not bad. It is only bad if I'm not involved. But if I'm part of that corruption, I defend it. Every football fan in the world.
Hey, yeah, I'm here for that.
Yeah, you know, we're all hypocrites. All football fans are hypocrites. Like,
yeah.
I'm here for that.
Nah. We're not.
I am.
Okay,
I'm fully hypocritical.
Okay, so literally, this is like where I'm not agreeing with Ends at all.
No.
No wonder why you want to say anything.
Don't let Ends do this to you, bro. He does
can't
this all
believe
the
it,
time.
T, don't fall for this, bro.
Oh, no, trust me, I'm not falling
There's
for
an
it,
extra
but I
time
thought, let me
penalty
just
here,
put
T. Put it away, bro.
No, you know what? Literally, I thought, let me just say this first. So, literally, I'm not supporting you, Ends. Yeah.
Okay.
However, when we conceded our second goal, did you see how our England players were now like pushing up now and literally, you know?
Yes.
Thank you, T.
You know what I mean?
So the man
So,
said go attack then. So the man just said go attack.
So yeah, so literally there was a you know what I'm saying, like I'm not saying that we had chances to score, but thinking, right, okay, so you guys know how to attack then, right? Like, you know,
where was this for the last 20 minutes?
Yeah.
That was the section when they couldn't string passes. That was the section.
Well, look at that attacking with Dan Burn and man them like that. It's too late now.
No, I want to
It's
hear
too
it
late.
because we have to play Newcastle in that first game. So I want to hear, Dan Burn shouldn't be doing certain things. I want to hear that.
No, but where is your attackers now? Oh, Lord, with 95th minute, you're bringing
Bellingham, Kane, that's your attackers. Who else?
Rashford.
No,
Rashford,
yeah,
those are
come
your
on,
attackers.
man. What, in the 98th minute, you put him
Tony.
on? Cool. No. Ends knows what he's doing. That's very smart of you. I like that. I like what you've done. It's brilliant. Brilliant work. Master.
What have I missed something? Time says Ends, just make sure you stay dressed for this.
Now, man, just don't like when I take my shirt. Like, you know, Drift, we wear vests sometimes and you take the shirt. You're getting hot. It's the summer.
No.
Well, they don't like you wearing the vest anymore.
No, wearing
Drifty,
taking my shirt off.
Drifty, it's simple as this, yeah. He put a video, and I didn't even know until the last second. He said he put 8 Easter egg at the end. I didn't know how dark Ends is. He's done a video, yeah. It's cool. He cut it up about us. Perfect, yeah. He was normal guy, respectable, just there. It was respectful. At the end, he was butt naked, bro.
Nah. I'm sorry. No way.
Out of nowhere, bro.
I just didn't have my shirt on. That's all I didn't have on, Drift. That's where it was. I got hot, bro, while I was editing the video.
No way, bro. You can't be doing this, bro.
Bro, I couldn't believe what was going on. It was. I thought, I had to rewind. I said to myself, he wasn't butt naked the whole thing.
Can't believe what I'm hearing, man. What are we doing here?
No, that's mad,
no,
bro.
butt naked. That's trying to make you sound like man didn't have no pants.
Yeah, like I just stripped off and then just.
But Ends, you can't be doing this stuff, bro. That's wild, bro.
No, it's not, man. Listen, I'm comfortable. I'm hot in it.
I'm not gonna lie. See, during that 38-degree weather with the flipping 90% humidity, I came this close to taking my vest off as well.
No, don't give me excuses. Don't give me excuses.
If you're letting it off again, stop it, bro. Stop it.
Hot, man.
No. Do you know what? No. Ends, didn't you say you got AC in your?
Nah, I never said that. Never said that. That was a conversation. We said it's too expensive to get AC, but I want to do it. But then it doesn't make financial. It doesn't make financial sense because it's only hot for like 2 weeks in a year in England. Like, it don't make sense.
It's getting away with murder again. Drifty trying to give. I don't. It's a light skin thing. I realize light skin thing.
Oh, damn!
Give him excuses. Like he's done when it gets hot. What 10-minute video? From being fully clothed to the end, you're butt naked. Bro, come on, bro. What are we doing?
Randy,
what's going on?
Crazy. Now I got hot. You're not editing, Drift, bro. You sat there and edit. T, you know, you do your editing as well. All of you guys know.
T, don't be fooled.
Bro, do you know how long it took me to do that video? Well, I say it took me about 2 hours to just chop it up and leave out the craziness that K-Max said at one point. I had to leave that out, or else I could have just flamed you, man, for that conversation. I left that out, and then I was just getting hot, so I was like, I'll just record this last bit. I can't be bothered, bro. I'm too hot now. Just record it and done.
So you couldn't. That last second, that was about 5 seconds.
Nah.
You couldn't just stay close.
You know what? The beautiful thing of a video, Dean. You know what you can do? Skip to the end. That's the beautiful part of any video. You can see and go, you know what? I don't even want to watch that.
Bro, I watched the whole video. It's the first time watching. I thought, rotted. Is that what he's done? For real? The thing is, I was so shocked. I didn't even know. I was so shocked. I thought he was not like this through the whole video. Because I'd have said something already. I'd have rang him up. I said, no, he couldn't have. And then I saw the. Then I see the yeah, no, you know what? Ends your legend. You're a legend.
Let's finish up with the Spain France game, because I know that was the game that obviously Enz was invested in being the Spanish supporter during this World Cup. I did warn everyone that I felt like Spain were going to beat France. They didn't just beat them; they actually schooled them for 90 minutes. It was a beautiful display of football mastery from the Spanish in that game. They chose their best game of the tournament to be the game they needed to step up.
Yeah, man.
And man, you must be over the moon with that Spanish performance.
Yeah. So you see, Drift, all these men that said dead football. You might have been one of them as well, Drift, but I'll let you slide.
They were boring. They're not dead, but they were boring.
Yeah, some of the men it's dead, boring to watch Spain. That's football, guys. That's the masterclass of beautiful football. You're watching a team not only defensively, but tactically ready to take on that team. I didn't expect them to do as well defensively against, because I respect Mbappe, Barcola. Obviously, we're trying to get him. Elise, obviously, he's cold as well, and obviously Ousmane Dembele. So I'm like, they're gonna score goals. They're too good not to. But Spain masterclass, bro. They play them off the park. I've never seen I can understand nullifying Mbappe. I could probably understand nullifying maybe Barcola, on an off day. Maybe you can get two of them. But all four of them, where Dembele was like, yo, sub him off at halftime. He's doing nothing in this game.
Clueless, man.
Clueless, bro. Mbappe made a couple of good runs here or there, but that was it.
At least then Dembele were really bad in that game.
I can't believe it, mate.
But all of them were bad. They couldn't get on the ball. When they got on the ball, there was no outlet. And then they realized, when Spain get the ball, they'll bop it around you and create triangles all day long, chasing shadows.
Desperation shots as well ends.
They rather just takes over the odds for average players. But these man, Fabian Ruiz and Rodri was just there bopping, almost. Just bopping,
Rodri!
Just creating triangles.
Hey,
Rodri, bro.
Rodri,
I tell you what, it was beautiful. The poetry of everyone looking at me sideways when I bigged up Rodri the day before. And then he goes and bops off everyone's favorite team. Absolutely dominates the game. And I was like, I told you, look, I don't care how good Busquets was. Busquets ain't Rodri. Busquets ain't.
Hold on, wait.
Sorry,
you're going back there.
We're not doing this.
Busquets is not dominating a game like that. As good as he is
But it's the truth, though, guys. It is the truth.
Game like that. But come on, man. Rodri is in the league of his own when it comes to.
And you can't say Busquets will dominate like that.
But
what?
Clearly, Fuzzy, you spending your time watching Madrid. He was doing that for Barcelona. He was doing that for Barcelona.
That used to do that, and Xavi.
You're telling me Busquets would do the same thing Rodri was doing in this World Cup?
Why are you asking me questions that you already know? Obviously, he can, and he did.
I can't believe I'm on Enz's side. I'm on Enz's side for once. You are going mad.
I'll give up.
No. Listen.
There's no point, man. There's no point.
No, Fuzzy.
I don't see Busquets dominating games like Rodri does in the World Cup like this. No freaking way, mate. He's not that type of player.
So you guys missed the World Cup and the Euros previous. So you guys missed those games then when they played them. So you missed those games.
Which game?
He was good from a defensive point of view, but he wouldn't be the one dictating the game. That would be Xavi's job.
It's not his fault he's playing with Xavi, no. It's not his fault he's playing with Xavi. Bruv, he's done his job exceptionally well, bruv. There's a reason why Busquets is the best six that ever played. That's what they call him, innit? Is that am I
bro?
No, but that's the reason why I say he's overrated, because he's not the best six to ever play.
Overrated? I don't think he's rated enough. I don't think he's rated enough.
P, can you come and get your boy, bruv? Because
no, Drifty, please. No, let's do this off screen.
Yeah.
This is mad. This is mad.
I can't believe you guys. Honestly,
En's going to make a reaction to this, and you're going to be in the fight.
I will stand on business. Rodri is a better player all round than
Saying
Busquets.
too much.
I will stand
No,
on business. I don't care what anybody
Yeah,
says.
he's gonna win the World
I
Cup
don't care
anyway.
what
We're gonna see
anyone
after
says,
that.
it's fine. And remember, I'm not saying Busquets ain't good. Busquets is world class.
He's world class,
clearly
bro.
world class, but he is not as good as every. Like people are rewriting history. Like he was the reason that Barcelona used to. No, Xavi was the reason they used to
So
dominate.
he wasn't part of the
history in that
reason.
way.
He wasn't part of the reason then.
He was the one who would sweep up the mess. Yeah, cool. But he wasn't the reason why Barcelona were dictating. That was Xavi's job. I don't get
He
why
helped-
everyone.
without him there, Barcelona fall apart, bro.
I'm disappointed, bro. Like,
I'm disappointed in
you're
you,
telling me
bro.
Busquets will do the
Fuzzy.
same as Rodri. Oh, come on, bro. Like with this team,
Anyway, yeah.
there's no world class. Come on,
Drifty,
man.
sometimes you can't let people talk, you know. Sometimes you just
We'll
don't let people talk.
Sometimes
you just don't let everyone speak.
Circle back.
Playing
We'll
with-
circle back.
Yeah.
Big up Breeze. Yeah, I know Breeze and Ram did have to go. Big up Les, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, no,
big up.
this whole situation with Spain and France, does it change anyone's opinion on that how like they think the final will go? Because
Spain.
I know a lot of people are thinking, if Spain do somehow get past France, then Argentina will still win. But after watching that dominance of the Spain situation now, how do people feel now in that regard? Are we feeling a little bit more opposed to Spain dominating in the same way? Is the Messi factor too much to ignore? Like how's everyone feeling about the final?
I'll let Dean and Fuzzy go. Yeah, go on.
Bro, let me tell you one thing about Spain. Yeah, all the stuff we've been cussing England and France about. Tell you now, yeah, Spain don't care who they're playing. They're gonna do what they're doing. Yeah, all this tactics and all this stuff does not apply to Spain. They are going to play their way they play, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, Argentina, all this controversy and all this stuff they said about Argentina, they want Messi. It comes to an end when it comes to Spain, because Spain do not care, and Spain, like really, when you look at pound for pound, they ain't the best team there. Like really and truly, they're not. Like, but if you look at the team itself, player wise, France should win if you're going to player and talent, yeah. But as a team, knowing their roles and just playing total football, Spain will beat anybody, bro. And I hate saying it, but I'm telling you now, yeah.
Is there a chance Argentina can win though, Dean? Is there a chance or not?
No chance. None at all. None at all. Even Messi have the greatest game of his life. You see that Spanish team, yeah? They don't concede goals, bro. You don't get next to their box.
I know.
They do everything to a level that you expect your players to do. Like they do everything. They do everything how you meant to do. When you watch football, even though Spain can be boring, yeah, it's like Floyd Mayweather, bruv. I'll jab you to death, and then you know what? I'll win on points, innit? I don't have to knock you out, bruv. I don't need to knock you out. I can just play you to death, innit? And at some point, your guard's gonna get. Even if I don't score, Mourinho.
Great analogy,
come on,
bro.
Last 10 minutes, go. Simple.
Yeah, you know, I don't do the Arsenal prop, but when it comes to clutch, Mourinho is clutch. I need a Mourinho moment. I need Argentina crying. I need them tears to not be of joy, to be of pain. You lot already know how I feel. I know you can't put everyone in the same box, and I'm sure there are some Argentinians who aren't, in that same mind frame, but the majority are. And we're not going to just take the outliers and change the rules for the outliers. Fuck Argentina and everything that country stands for. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I was
waiting for this. We're waiting for this.
I want tears, bro. You ain't doing no mass genocide, harboring man, doing all them thing there, years of all of that. And then I'm just going to sit here and go, oh, no, but it's only football. No, fuck you lot. Simple. I don't care what no one says. I need tears, bro. I need tears after that game. So if there's got to be a Moreno special, if it's got to be, I don't care what it is, bro. I don't care what it is. I need tears at the end of that game. So Spain, you know what you've got to do.
Spain's
You've got
gonna
one
win.
job left.
Drifty, Spain's gonna win, bro. Spain's gonna win.
You've got one job left, Spain. That's it.
They're too good, man. They're too good, man. I had to apologize to Enz during the day, man. I could not believe I was texting Enz apologizing to him, man. I could not believe the way they demolished.
They could not. This is what I'm saying for you. They couldn't even help themselves.
Happen,
they couldn't just win the game. They had to go and get the banner, start dancing around, trying to take the pic. Like, what is wrong with them? They can't help themselves.
On what happened, Drifty?
Argentina, they got the
The
banner.
whole thing about
banner
the
then.
Falklands, and they
About the
got the
Falklands
banner. It's actually illegal to do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's
That's
actually
where it
against
stops,
the
man.
rules.
That's mad.
You know what? Do you guys know the actual story? You know the people that live in the Falklands, they want England to represent them. They don't want Argentina. So it's the people, it's whatever those people want that live there, that's what they followed with. So I don't understand why they keep bringing this stuff out every single time. Those people that's in that bit of the country, they want to be part of England. So leave them to it. So I don't know why they keep bringing these banners out.
Argentina can't help themselves, Fuzzy. It's like they just
It's
have
stupid
to be,
though. It's
like
up
they
to those
have to be
people.
disrespectful. It's like they actually have to be disrespectful. They can't help themselves. At least other worlds. And again, because I can see people in chat, and you lot are right. I'm not even gonna lie. When you look at the 4 teams that were left in the World Cup, we're talking about the colonizer semi-final. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I get it. But a lot of the
Mad,
other
nice,
teams,
true, mad.
a lot of the other teams and a lot of the other countries, at least they like are trying to make effort to some degree. I'm not saying there isn't still a whole load of fuckery, but you can see a little bit of an effort, a little bit. It's like Argentina, like, no, we're standing on business. We're just arseholes, and we're just gonna be that, and we don't give a
They
damn
were
what
told. Yeah, they were told.
Do you
Don't,
get what I'm
don't
saying?
bring
They've been
politics
warned.
up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After all that singing on the bus after the France game, you'd have thought that they would have calmed down, innit? Nope, they don't give a damn. They're all still there, and they're just trying to wind everyone up. So you know what?
You know what, Grift? I'd rather them be who they are than them hide and do it, innit? Because them man, they're the ones I dislike. The ones that snake in the grass, but pretend they like you, but they don't. These man are big face. They're like, bro, we're telling you, and it is what it is. You take us how we are, or you don't, innit? I was like, now I know I don't have to like you. That's it. You know what I mean? I know where I stand. Them other man.
No, you're right. I respect you being more open. I respect you being more open. I hear that. But that's just going to make me hate you even more, because if you're pretending, I can't tell you you're pretending. Do you get what I mean? Like, I can make an assumption, but I can't tell you you're pretending.
But the thing is, ends. There's rules in place in it saying there's no politics in football. Follow the rules in it. That's the whole point of this.
Yeah, they actually broke the rules.
They broke the rules. They have to pay a fine or something, don't they?
No, I think some players can be banned in it. Whoever was holding the flag, but I think England has to push for it if they want. For them to get the ban. It's great, innit? It makes it better for Spain, innit? With less of their top players playing. Great.
No, I'm not snitching, bro. I'm not snitching. Just let them play, man. Let them play, man. I want to see a good World Cup final, bro. I hear it. I don't like politics in football. Like, if you got sent off on the pitch, fair enough.
That's what I said about England as well.
Anything off the pitch, I ain't got nothing to do with me.
Nothing to do with me, man.
I didn't see it. I don't know what seeing is. I've got no eyes. I can't see. So that's their business. FIFA, obviously there's rules. They've already broken so many different rules. They rescinded the red cards and that over some mad article in the rule book that they found. I know we say they found. They probably made it up. Like, to be honest, none of us know that rule book, you know, back to front, or even know half the rules in there. We just know the basic. Yo, that's a foul. That's a handball. We just about know the handball rule now, anyway, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So. They can make up anything they want to make up. They've broken the rule and they don't care. They want their final, bro. You think they're gonna stop their final because they've got the players they wanted in there? They've got Messi. They got the heir to Messi's throne in there. Now they're good. They can frame it how they wanted. That promo video is gonna be ridiculous, bro, for that final. Crazy.
Yeah, for them too.
The bathing. The baptism, that's
weird. I told you, mate. I told you, Dean. He got struck by lightning. That guy. I'm telling you, mate. How's he doing?
I can't believe that picture was real. Do you know how much
it's real? He actually, there's an interview a recent interview. I think he did it yesterday or something. He was speaking about it, about Yamal and him.
I couldn't believe it, man. I could not believe it.
Yeah,
I mean, I still don't know. I'm not a father. You guys are. So I'm still trying to figure out, regardless of how much of a GOAT the player is, whether I'm even letting that happen. But like, it's still, I can't believe it's a real photo.
No, but remember, it's for UNICEF, innit? So it was around.
It was a charity thing, yeah.
I get it. And I'm not even saying there was any malice or any. I'm just saying that as a dad, I don't even know. Even if it was UNICEF, would I be comfortable with that? I don't know.
Gave him some of his superpowers, bro. That's what he did.
You ain't bathing my butt naked son.
He's literally
mad,
about
bro.
now.
Ends, didn't they do something about the 19th? He's 19.
Bro,
they're playing on the 19th or something. They were saying recently, like it all connects somewhere somehow.
all connects, bro. Listen, they shared the same number. He had the same
Yeah.
number at the same time. They scored the same amount of goals or something crazy at the same age.
And he's 19.
Um,
Yamal is 19 now, and they're going to play on the 19th of the
Messi is
final.
about to hand over that crown to Yamal for the next reigning years, bro. And he's
Crazy.
going to go from. So they're both going to have a really good game, I reckon. But I think
they will.
Lamine's going to be the win. He's going to get the winner, and then it's just going to be from that point. It'll be like, yeah, over to you now, kid. You go and take over the planet now.
Yamal has had a
exactly
poor
it.
tournament. If he turns up in the final, then no one will care. But and I know he went in injured. We do have to add the caveat.
Yeah, of
Yamal
course.
went
Yeah.
into the tournament injured. And he is young. It's unfair, no matter how good you are, that he's had this much pressure to carry Spain from 16 years old anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is actually crazy when we even say that out loud. But I do think that if he has a good game, the narrative will be try and be spun too much. You know what I mean? Like, but again, if you step up in the final, then I guess that's all that matters, really, I guess, innit? So it will be interesting. I'm going to quickly touch on Barcola to wrap up the show, but just quickly, I'll start with you, Foz, and go around clockwise. Give me a score prediction for the final, bro.
I think they're going to win by 2-1, Spain. They're too strong, bro. They are too strong. They're too good. I didn't know how good they were because I don't watch Spain at all. Because I watched I watched one game and I said I can't watch this anymore. But
was it the first game of the tournament?
Yeah, and then I watched this game and I saw them.
A lot of people written them off from that first game.
And my message ends. He didn't tell me they were this strong. You know what I mean? But yeah, listen,
I've been doing all the watch-alongs.
They're brilliant. Listen, Spain is brilliant, guys. Honestly, Spain is too strong. I think they're gonna win this World Cup. Yeah, I think it's 2-1. This game's gonna be 2-1.
2-1. First going 2-1. Dean, give me a score, bro, for the final.
I try to be mature, Drifty, right? But when you're touching on Barcola, I'm not going to be there, yeah. For one, yeah, because I don't know. That's nasty. You said there, but no. Let's go past that. There should have been a pause there. I'm trying to get rid of it.
My bad.
Yeah, I just don't want to be there.
I'm trying to get past the culture, but you're right. All right, my bad.
No, I just don't want to be there. Yeah, but let's go past.
Ends gave me the booking. I'll take the booking. I'm not even gonna argue.
Yeah, that was a VAR. I didn't even hear it.
No, I'm trying to be mature. I'm trying to be better. But I just couldn't skate past that. It was crazy. But yeah, I think Spain 1-0, bro. Clean 1-0.
1-0. Oh, you only going with one goal in the game, yeah?
Yeah, man. 1-0. Spain.
Defensive masterclass.
Yeah, cool. No one scores against Spain.
Ends?
2-1.
Final, innit? It's final, innit? The ends, innit? It's final, bro.
2-1. I think Arizabal will score the first one. Messi will equalize, and then Lamine will kill them off. And then Spain will just see out the game by keeping the ball.
Yeah, Mal with the winner. Fair play, man. I'm gonna go 2-0. I don't think Argentina. Maybe they'll have a couple of chances, but I don't think that they're gonna even get close to touching the ball. I think Spain are just gonna have them chasing shadows, and if you make that Argentinian midfield chase shadows, there's no legs in there. On the ball, McAllister and Enzo are very good and they're very technical. Off the ball, they've got no legs. They're just gonna the ball's just gonna get passed around them.
The thing is, Drifty, every time you doubt Argentina, they always come back though, bro. They always come back. They always score.
They do, but you know what it is, Foz? They come back against teams who are either lesser than, or maybe the mentality was the issue. Spain are better than them, and they've got a better mentality than them. I just don't see a way Argentina win this game. I just don't. Football's a funny old game, innit, though? So you never know.
It's a final, man. Sometimes form goes out the window. It's a final, man.
I hear that. If it's a penalty for Argentina to win, and it's dubious as well, we're gonna crash out.
That'll be bad.
No, you're gonna crash out, Drifty.
He is. He's definitely gonna do that. 100%.
Yeah. I'm gonna
crash out.
lose it. But yeah, let's briefly. The reason why I wanted to do the little Barcola thing at the end is because a lot of people are annoyed with Arsenal losing out on Rodgers here because they now believe that this means that Arsenal will go for Barcola. Now remember, Arsenal the other day they shotted Trossard, but remember they replaced Trossard with this guy called Christos Zelos. I think that's how you pronounce it.
He's a Greek player, isn't it? Or something
this Greek player, yeah. He's 24 years old, so he's clearly not coming in too young. Do you get what I mean? Like at 24 years old, right age, play, right? Like he'll be coming in thinking it's my time to play. And there's news that Martinelli is kind of staying. That could change. I don't know. But at the moment, it's like Martinelli is staying. So Arsenal have 2 left wingers still. Do you guys think everyone's right to be worried about Arsenal getting involved in Barcola? Or are you thinking that they're just doing the typical, we're just being paranoid because as Liverpool fans, we get a little disappointment and really and truthfully don't even worry about it?
Should be paranoid. Because obviously they've been made a fool tonight. And Fabrizio's giving us the here we go. So it's not like, they've entered the race, Chelsea, and then Arsenal has to
It's
try
on
and
Sky
buck up their
Sports as
ideas.
well. And it's on Sky Sports now.
He's the Chelsea player now, it looks like.
He's a Chelsea
So
player
they're
now.
not going to want to be made look like a fool in it. So if Barcola was on the list, they're going to go full forward for him now. And we're going to have to either go stop all this, let's tippy-tap conversation bullshit, just go and get the player now, bro. Like, what do you want? Let's pay it, bring him to Liverpool Football Club. Because Arsenal will want him now. They will go all out for him. So I wouldn't be surprised by tomorrow if there's not a bid from Arsenal for him. Because clearly they had the money for Rodgers because they were still interested.
Did they have 117 no ends? Because remember, they hadn't made a bid yet. Maybe Chelsea priced them out of the bid.
No, you're right. That could be something. It's just more speculation. But once Villa kind of said, he's worth 130, jokingly or not, they kind of just told you he's over 100 million anyway. I think Arsenal would have been, okay, cool. That's the player we want. We're still very interested in him. Let's go and get him. But then Chelsea was like, how much is it? Okay, we'll pay it. You want to come here? Yeah, we'll give you a big contract. 6 years plus the 1. Done and dusted. We'll have him. So now Arsenal probably got money the whole burden in their pocket. They just won the Prem. So you're going to get that. They probably got loads of TV revenue as well. So they've got the money. And if Barcola is the guy that they want to get, they're going to go full for him. And so if I'm Liverpool, I'd be worried, man. We should have just got this one done. But obviously him saying we got to wait till the World Cup. And this is my problem, right? If they've put in a bid straight away and got him across the line, say by tomorrow, I'll be like, why have we been just waiting around?
Exactly. And
why have we been waiting around then? Because clearly you can just get it done in a day, right? Because they couldn't have been like, mad far ahead in their conversation with him because they had their eyes on different players. They wanted Rodgers, they wanted my man. Probably obviously a conversation happened, but not to the extent of like, we want to bring you to Arsenal as well. So if they jump in tomorrow or tonight, for an example, because they missed their target and go, right, what do we want? What do you want? Boom, 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 let's pay it and get him in. Then just like, I don't know, waste of time, innit? Waste of time from us again. Similar thing what we did with Diamande. Just wasted. Wasted weeks on weeks.
But the thing is, are we serious enough to get these players, bro? Like, because if you're serious, you go and get those players. You don't waste any time. Like, you know what I mean? When they were talking about Muniz to me, I said, Dean was there. When I said to them, listen, I don't care about Muniz. It's the marquee signings we need first because we lost great players. So you got to replace them straight away. You can't pussyfoot around because these things happen every single time. We're going to have a bidding war with other teams and then we're probably going to lose that as we did in the past as well. So listen, I look at Liverpool, guys. We're not too far away from challenging next season if we buy the right players. Barcola is available. Go and get him right now. I don't care about the money we're paying because you know what angers me, guys? Like we keep talking about it's too much, this and that, yeah. Even when we don't spend, what do we save for anyway? We don't really spend it after that either. Look at the Caicedo money. What did we do with that money? Did we get another DM after that? We didn't. So whatever happens, just go and get that player. He's important. Play him on the right for half of the season, and then probably go and get that Ryan in January or something like that. Just do something. We have to be serious, guys. We still can compete for the league title if we pluck these holes that we have. I really don't understand why we're pussyfooting around every single time. I really don't understand.
I don't know how. The thing is, I don't know because you know what? Arsenal, obviously, Morgan Rodgers was their first option, and our first option was Diamande. So I don't know how serious both of us are after Barcola. Are we willing to spend that money? Because Barcola was sitting there. Like he really told everyone, look, man, I'm available. That even PSG, he's there. If someone wanted him, they could have got him. So I don't know how serious us or Arsenal are, because are we serious to get our second or third choice player and spend 120 on him? Or Arsenal the same? Because if that was their first choice, they'd have got, surely there would have been a bidding by now.
Yeah.
Like Liverpool, for us, I don't know if we get him because, bro, like I said, man, like
could it be just because Barcola's still at the World Cup, Dean?
Yeah, but Diamande was at the World Cup, bro, when we was trying to get him. So
some players that signed. There's some players that signed during the World Cup, didn't they? Muniz signed.
I don't think that's a.
Rodgers just signed for Chelsea and he's at the World Cup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
There you go. There you go.
I don't think there's a problem.
He's still
but-
playing tonight. He's playing tonight.
Game,
Yeah.
yeah, Sam, because they lost them, I forgot. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
There, innit?
Yeah,
So,
I
yes,
don't
the
think
World
the
Cup
World
is
Cup's
irrelevant.
a big problem, bro. I just feel like if you really wanted Barcola, surely there'd have been some legwork already. We'd have heard.
Is there
some
something about
rumours.
Barcola then, guys? Because let's be honest, maybe people have different opinions on him, but I do think that we're maybe overinflating him out of our desperation for a winger. If there was loads of great wingers in the world, I actually wouldn't even want Barcola, if I'm being totally honest with you.
Same here, bro. Same here.
Do you know what I mean? I think we're just overinflating him because the options are so limited. So would we be annoyed we've lost out on him because we love the player, or would it just be there's no other option that would annoy us?
Drift, I think it's a bit of both, because we could say the same thing about Diamonde. If the market was saturated, we wouldn't be after a 19-year-old who had one season and we was looking to spend that money. If the market's saturated, then, bruv, the prices ain't these prices. Like, even if we got a Barcola, if those players, it'll be like, what, 50, 60 million pound player? Nah, bruv, this is where we are. And what we got to do, obviously, if he's not your first, second, third choice, surely he's the best option right now. Right this second, when you look at the market, who can give you better option than Barcola right now? And if that's the price,
What's wrong,
Dean,
bro, what's wrong with his attributes? What's wrong with his attributes, guys? Like, I don't understand like why people are complaining about. Okay, he can't finish. He's got finishing issue, but he still can score goals. But wouldn't you rather have a player that's still improving rather than a player that's just stuck like the way he is now? He will improve in finishing, in my opinion, as years go by. So just get him in. Will improve him as time goes on. When he reaches his prime, he's going to be the complete player after that. Thierry Henry was in the same situation. Are we forgetting that? Like when he was at Monaco, he wasn't a good finisher. When he went to Juventus, he wasn't a good finisher. As soon as he got to Arsenal, they improved him. They turned him into a striker. Bob's your uncle. Like, look, he's the greatest player in the Premier League history. He had that same path. So why don't we do the same with Barcola? He's only 23, guys. He can improve in his finishing.
Money. It's the money.
I don't care about the money anymore. I've been burnt by these. I've been burnt by these people too many times, man. I'm tired.
I know. We don't care. We're fans.
But I want. The thing is, Dean, I want what's best for my club. I want my club to improve. I want my club to replace legends like Salah, that's been consistently scoring goals, consistently available. That's what we need, bro. If you're getting rid of players like that, something has to come in.
Fozzie, we're fans. We can talk like this all day long, yeah. But I'm telling you now, if they don't see him. It doesn't matter how we see him, if they don't see him as viable option for what they want to do, they're not going to put out 120 million for a player they don't see. Like we can see and say, yeah, this is the player we want. But if they don't see him the same way we see him, that's 120 million, bro. It's not like, we're going with a 30, 40 million pound gamble. If he doesn't work out, we can just sell him.
About Isak, right? And you know he's injury prone.
But that was a
Barcola
person
injury
they
prone.
wanted.
And he's younger.
I know, but Isak was their first choice. I'm saying, if Barcola was our first choice, I think Liverpool would have wrapped this up by now.
I think he's been the first choice. You forget what Fabrizio Romano said. Like even when we was going for Diamante, he still said, "Don't sleep on Barcola, bro." So we still had that in mind.
Yeah, but
Barcola
they didn't go from. That's
so
what
we playing.
That's what I'm saying, Drift. If he was their first choice, we'd have done what was doing with Diamante. We'd have been all in. You see, when Liverpool had their first choice, they go and get. You saw with Isak, they weren't letting him go. They weren't letting Wirtz go. That's what they do with Barcola. I feel like it's a. Oh yeah, if there's no one about, we'll get him later on. If no one else going from,
difficult now.
This is what they're dragging their feet, bro. If they really wanted Barcola, this deal should have been done 2 weeks ago, bro. As soon as that door window opened, you know what you need. Go and get him. That's why I'm thinking, do they really? There's something that's saying to me that they're not sure of him, bro. Because, like I said, man,
I agree, Dean. I agree. I feel like they've got some kind of doubt around it, and that's the reason why they're not. And they don't maybe want to be embarrassed again, because if we put a bid in and get rejected again, then we look weak, don't we? You can't bid for Diamande, lose out. Then bid for Barcola, lose out. You know,
no, but you talk. You go and talk.
But you talk behind the scenes. You don't have to do it publicly. You have to ask.
You get agreed. You get the deal agreed. Obviously, Diamande was a madness because I feel like it was agreed. You get that agreed, and then you go and get the player.
Exactly.
But if you know, then
I think
maybe Barcola's told us he don't want to come to Liverpool then, and that's why we haven't bothered.
Yeah, I don't think Fabrizio would keep on talking about us and him then as well, innit?
Exactly,
I think he would have been he doesn't. I think it's Liverpool. We have a habit of trying to get the best deal. instead of just sometimes just go and get the player. And obviously last season when we went and spent ridiculous money on players, maybe we thought we overspent looking at it now, but maybe they don't want to do the exact same thing again. But we've left ourselves in this position by letting Salah go for nothing, and
thank you.
And just, you know what I mean, letting other players go for nothing, Kanate leaving, and without really recouping anything. Some will say, oh, well, we saved some money on the contract. Yeah, but are we going to use that towards the transfers then? Or do you know what I mean? What are we going to use that money towards? So I just think we're trying to get the best deal, and I think that's why Liverpool we always have to come out like, yo, I can't believe Liverpool got him for this. I feel like that's always the thing with Liverpool. I can't believe we signed him for this. Look at the player we just signed.
What's good for the team, though, ends in it's what's good for the team. That's
Are we gonna get a bomber out of nowhere like with Munoz? Then you look. Do you think we're doing all of this thinking about Diamante?
Hopefully.
Hope so.
No, but I don't even mean about a good player that we want. I mean a player that we're like
random.
Oh, raw. Is that who we're going for? Like, you know, like a random name out of nowhere. Is that what Liverpool's gonna do to us all summer? It's just gonna be pure players we didn't even think of.
Well, if with the news of obviously Chelsea getting Rodgers, I think Liverpool will fully be aware of it and go, damn, we need to act, you know. So wherever that conversation is at the moment, they're probably on the phone now, like, yo, can we just get this done by tomorrow?
Can I ask you guys a question? And it's like, say we don't get anybody and we just settle for what we've got right now. How would you guys feel?
If we didn't get anybody else at all, you mean Munoz is the only person we bought?
And Jacket, as they keep saying.
Then I say we all go up to Anfield and we make our voices very clear.
Because we've seen this before. We've seen this before, Drifty. We've seen this before, bro. You know what I mean?
I say we swarm Liverpool like we did for the parade and make our voices very heard. Munoz, you're going to let Mo leave for free and all you bring in is Munoz?
Yeah, that's crazy still, bro. That's crazy, man. That can't happen, Fuzzy. That scenario.
Yeah, but how many weeks to go ends for the transfer window, bro?
Fuzzy,
we ain't got long left, bro.
It's in a different realm. What you just said isn't in our realm that we live in right now. It's not in our universe. Because if that happens, Drifty's right. We have to go up there, bro. Like, what do you mean only Munoz and Xhaka?
It's happened before, bro.
Xhaka and Munoz. And
no, but
that's all you let Mo and Ibu go for free. Yeah, nah, that's madness. Nah, we can't.
Listen, Andoni is a miracle worker. You know what I mean? I've seen this before with Jurgen. You know, this is what they're gonna do, man.
That's leaving the manager in the lurch, bro, for failure, bro. You have to go and get him some adequate players replacement.
I don't trust these people, man. I just don't ends, man.
Yeah, he openly said, like, obviously we're not trying to replace Salah in it. Obviously, it's difficult to replace him as a player, but obviously he's looking at a different profile. So I don't think we're looking at someone that's going to be getting Salah's numbers. We're just going to get wingers in it that's going to be able to do winger jobs.
Yeah, we've got strikers in it now. We ain't got no more.
What do you not think of the Besiktas news with Mo?
Yeah, good luck.
I can't lie to you, but that's the last country and team I would have ever thought he would go to.
Drift, I said this year. I said that I don't think a lot of people just think that Mo's Mo and everyone. I don't think there's many clubs that want him. Because if you look at all the top clubs in the world right now, they all have their adequate players on that side.
Saudi does.
Yeah, but
I think he just wants to play in Europe still, doesn't he?
Yeah, that Saudi is.
Yeah, I knew he wouldn't leave Europe.
Yeah, that's probably even lower than the Turkish league, bro. Like, so you know what I mean? There's no like him going there, and I'm like, yo, I can't believe like that.
He knows that's always going to be there, innit? And he knows it's going to be there.
I thought it would have been like, you know, if I'm going to give you like a random team where I'm shocked, but like Lyon or Marseille or Ajax, but Besiktas, he doesn't even
money, bro.
They pay good money. They pay good money, bro. They pay good money. They pay good money.
Lyon can't offer him them sort of wages, bro.
Yeah.
No, I get that, but like, if you're going to Turkey, then you would think it would be Fenerbahce or Galatasaray.
Besiktas ain't that bad, bro.
No, but this is what I'm saying, like, because the way we respect Mo, it doesn't mean that other teams in the world look at him like, oh yeah, he's gonna be able to come in and do, bro. They're probably looking at him like, nah, you're on the back end, bro. You're on the last legs right now. They're not looking at him as the Mo that when we signed him was ripping up Europe and ripping up the Premier League. They're looking at him as like, oh yeah, he's all right, innit? Just Salah, innit? He comes.
Yeah, but think about Italy, and look at players like Mkhitaryan and Sanchez, who were clearly done in the Premier League, but they still got Inter Milan. They still got like a
but they were younger
giant,
still.
you know what I mean?
I think they were young. Well, I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't think they were as old as Salah when they left.
I don't know. I don't want to
say, mate. When Sanchez left the Premier League, he was still about 32, 33 at least. Like, he wasn't young.
No, but Drift, I said this weeks back, man. I just don't think there was many clubs that's after him as what people thought, and I think that's why the hesitation is. I could be wrong. Look, there's time left in the market. Besiktas could just be a rumor at the moment, but I just don't see it because a lot of people are like, nah, he can go to this team and that team, and I'm like, I don't think so. He's not going Bayern. He's not going to go Boss. He's not going Madrid. He's not going to.
He's not staying in the Premier League either, is he? So
yeah, he's not going to be in the Prem. And even if he was, who's wants him? I know there's rumors with Chelsea. Does Alonso want him? Is he gonna offer?
No, he wouldn't stay in the Prem. No, he already said he would never play for another English team. He wasn't gonna do that.
I don't think they would have wanted him anyway, Drifter, if I'm being honest. Maybe the lower teams. I think the top teams are kind of gone now. They're going in a different direction now. I don't think they're looking at a player where they have to completely shift the system to be around one singular player. I think everyone's kind of trying their best to move away from that. They need an 11 combating against another 11, and Salah comes with that kind of you have to
defend
effect.
for him,
Messi effect. You're gonna have to put bodies in and around him to get the best out of him, and they're like, nah, that's not the way I want to play. I need players that's gonna do their job, and they don't necessarily need someone else to do their job at their best of their ability. They just need to get their job done. I think that's what it is. I think it's just lack of options, and the longer he leaves it, he probably has to go Saudi, but I know knowing Mo, he's like, nah, I got more.
I'm more competitive,
yeah, I've got more left in the tank. I ain't trying to go. Everyone expects me to go there. I need to go somewhere else to prove to everyone and myself that I've still got something.
End of it.
That means
I'm gonna miss him though, guys. Honestly,
the
goals, the assists. You know what I mean? The impact he had at Liverpool, man.
So guys, the chat been telling me to quickly check what Frab has just said about. Ironically, while we've been talking, no fresh contact so far between Arsenal and Bradley Barcola's camp or PSG after the shock hijack of Morgan Rogers. Liverpool keep targeting Barcola if the price is affordable.
Told you, bro.
On PSG.
Told you. We're trying to get the best deal, and Arsenal will just go and pay. Once they've shaken off what happened today, they'll go and pay the money for him.
And he's also said just 1 minute ago, Alonso was involved in a secret mission to get Morgan Rogers. The Chelsea manager spoke to Rogers. He presented tactical project and was key to get the green light for the player. Where do you not think that Rogers will play? If we were going to speculate and make a guess, where would you not say he's going to play?
Attacking midfield, bro.
Attacking midfield, yeah. 210.
So they play 210s, isn't it? He plays 210s.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
So it'd be him and Palmer in the 210 role.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, and he goes with maybe a 4-2-3-1, then he can play across that line, can't he? Some people say left wing, right wing, through the middle.
And is he going to play free at the back? You think in the Premier League?
I think he might.
Wow.
Chelsea at their best, apart from the Mourinho stint, that free at the back. Conte's stint was mad. Like them man, they battered everyone.
Oh, they battered everyone.
Yeah. That Conte, and I think if you get the right players in, and I think that's why Alonso wanted Xhaka in there as well.
Yeah.
I think that's why he wanted
him in front of that defense.
I think he wanted to run back
experience
the Leverkusen tactic. I think that's what he was thinking.
Xhaka would have been a good signing for them. I'm telling you, man. Like that experience that they need, he would have gave it.
Jackson to them, staying as well, Fuzzy. Is Jackson staying at Chelsea?
Oh, is Jackson going to stay?
Nobody
at
wants
Chelsea?
him.
No,
Nobody wants him.
I don't think no. Yeah, if no one wants him, he might get a tune out of him as well.
Yeah. I've always said Jackson might be a crap striker, but he's actually a good footballer.
He's a late starter, Drifty. He's a late start.
If he played for Liverpool, I'd play him on the wing. I wouldn't play him as a striker. I'd play him on the wing.
Yeah,
I think Jackson is good at traveling with the ball. He's a good dribbler. It's just his finishing. That's the only thing that's bad about Jackson's game. It's just his finishing.
Yeah.
Let me just
get the right profiles now, eh?
And then we will get out of it. Big up the Cop Tribunal. Big up Josh. Says big up the panel. Much love. Big up yourself, my bro.
Big up, man.
Big up Ace. Says people talk about Argentina but still root for France, Spain, etc. All the colonizing, the imperialist slave trade Europeans. Hypocrisy. Argentina also colonized by Spain. Again, I do hear it. I do hear the argument. I think my annoyance with Argentina isn't like they're the only ones doing it. It's just how blatant they are. And they
right now, isn't it?
No, but you did mention that. Yeah, that's crazy. That semi-finals was the colonizer semi-final, innit?
Yeah, it just felt like the ultimate colonizer semi-final, innit? It was crazy. It was like, this is mad. This is actually mad. But yeah, again, like I said, you're right. All of these countries have war crimes and all that stuff. We know this. But Argentina own it. And even though I agree with Ends that like you have to respect the owning it because at least they're being honest. You don't have to figure out what they're trying to do. Owning it is crazy work though. Like, you know what I mean? Like owning it is just crazy.
This day and
Like,
age,
what? Like,
Yeah,
what? We're racist, so what? Like, it's like, wow, hold on, wait, what?
But Drifty is the right time to do it because in this day and age now, anything is flying right now. Anything is running right now. So if there was a time, only in it now I know I don't have to go to that country. Why would I choose to go there, bro? If I know man them are gonna start doing some racism, but I don't have to go there. I can mark that off the list of somewhere I don't need to go. You know what I mean? Instead of man going, no, come, and then you go there and then man them are trying to do a madness. Like, nah, I'm all right.
No, I agree with that.
But Drifty, the only thing I've got with that is because like in the day and age where you can't even speak your mind and say what you want to say, because you're getting cancelled, man could just cool. Racism's cool still. It's nice. Everything else, you can't say certain things about certain people. You can't say certain things about this group of people and that group of people. But racism's cool. It's cool still. That's what I hate about racism, bro. Because that's always the last thing that's off the table. Everything else is on the table, and then racism's the last thing that comes off the table. You can always be racist.
Yeah, it's true, then, isn't it? Racism is actually, if we actually think about it, it's the least punishable admittance out of anything you can admit in it. It's so true. You can't say anything else without getting pulled up. And by the way, you shouldn't be saying anything else. Like, you shouldn't be sexist. You shouldn't be homophobic. You shouldn't be any of that stuff. But you're right. For some reason, being racist is the last thing you're ever punished for. It's mad, isn't it? Like, everything you can do is right at the. In fact, you're right, Dean. You probably don't
can't say a word
punished.
About nothing no more.
You probably don't even get punished for being racist. Like, how often do you really ever see anyone punished for being racist? Really?
I just get a little slap on the wrist, a little ban. You know what I mean?
Go, yeah. I get that at work every time. I get that.
I see man get killed just because they're black, but it's cool, no problem. It's all right.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah,
it's all right. It's all right. Like I see you. I see a man insult a woman by her weight, get arrested. I see a cop just kill a black man for no reason. He's cool. When work next day, cool. We know what? Let's not get into that. I said,
my blood starts boiling.
Yeah, my blood's dying. I can feel the blood boiling now. So
bro. You get me. Big up Ace. It also says Barcola obsession is wild, overhyped because most don't even watch anything outside the Premier League. Needed a true right winger for years, but chasing an erratic left winger moment/player for 100 M's. I do get it. Like, I think I kind of touched on this before, innit? And you look.
You really feel this, man.
I don't think we're actually like. I don't actually think we care about Barcola in the way we would have cared about. You see, like, if we'd have lost that on Isak, I think it would have been like a crash up because everyone was like, no, we love this guy and he's great or whatever. Yeah. Barcola's more, who else are we going to get? And that is what the crash out is, isn't it? More than anything. Like, who else are we going to get? Like, there's no one else. I can't believe how dry the winger market is. The winger market has never been drier in world football.
Yeah, because the drop off from there, we're talking about Minter now. We're going from Barcola to Minter. I'm not even cussing Minter, but it's just
no, you're right.
I'll have him on the bench. That's what I'll do with Minter. That kind of person that comes off the bench and changes games. Or he can play certain games. That's about it, man. I wouldn't like buy him to start the games.
Get my brother Liao in the building, man.
I'll take Liao. I'll take them. Yeah, why not?
And do you know what's crazy? And you see at the World Cup, if I'm not mistaken, even though it wasn't great. Wasn't Liao still Portugal's best attacker at the World Cup?
Every time he came on that pitch, he was the problem. He was the problem.
I'm telling you, all he needs is a new environment and a manager to put his arm around him and say, do you know what, brother? You told me what's going to get the best out of you and I'll figure it out.
The reason he's inconsistent at AC Milan is because everything goes through him. Imagine he's in a team that everybody collectively share the burden. He'd be a better player. That's what I'm saying. If you keep passing to him every single time, he has to perform in every game. But if you go to a team where everybody does their own work, of course he's going to play better. So I think he'd be better at Liverpool if we bring him in. Yeah, I think people are a bit harsh on Liao.
I actually heard a rumor. I don't know how true it is. I heard a rumor that if they don't get Gakpo from us, Tottenham are looking at him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, they're spending, bro. They're spending.
They're trying to
You
be
know what?
North London. They're trying to be North
Hey,
London.
De Zerbi might be creating a little something down at Tottenham, you know.
Drifty, they had a scare last season, mate. They should be relegated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had a scare. Now they woke up. They woke up, man.
Yeah, they're woken up. I'm not even gonna
You
lie.
don't
And
say
you wanna know
money.
what? Considering how much money they make with their stadium, they are a London club and all that. They could be a sleeping giant. All it takes is some ambition from their ownership, and no more laughing at Tottenham. You know,
No,
if their
no, no,
ownership
no.
just have ambition. No
Is
more.
it,
laughing.
it's not Levy anymore, is it? Someone else now that's taking over, right?
Yeah,
There
that's
you
what
go.
I'm
They're
saying,
spending the money, man.
It will be interesting. But we'll come to the end of the show. Appreciate you guys. Had
Always,
fun
man.
today,
Come
man.
on.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Ends came in, dropped a grenade.
Don't like
was,
ends anymore, man. I don't like
right,
him.
man.
Nah. We're not friends
Right,
anymore.
that's all
Anyway.
I'm gonna say. I was right. I promise you, Drift. If England would have won that 1-0, these men would have come on here and told you masterclass in England.
Man.
I promise you. That's why I
He's
can't.
mad.
Ends, why you always do that, bro, man? Just
No,
let
but
it
it's
go.
true. Let's just be honest, bro. Like
You don't let him get away with it. You don't let him get away with
What do
it.
you mean
let's just be
use?
honest. No, you
Yeah,
guys
you
are in
man.
your
You
feelings because
man.
England got
What?
knocked out. No, because
You
you're in your
man.
feelings. England got knocked out. You don't want to listen to reason, innit? Like you've been praising him all
talking-
World Cup. Like, yo, you know what? He's getting the job done.
Yeah,
Bellingham
Dean,
this,
yeah.
Kane that. You know, look how well
Praising him all World Cup
Rice
is
and
crazy.
yeah, you man have been praising him. If I know it still stings at the moment and you're still hurting. But like, don't just throw the manager under the bus saying sack him now.
Yeah, Dean.
You know what I mean?
I hear
Like,
it.
because if you would have won 1-0, I guarantee you, and the man are gonna lie to me like, nah, I would have still said, no, you wouldn't have. No, we would have been. T would have come on there if it was Bellingham that scored and it was 1-0. T would have come on there and go, my guy done it again. Yeah, we're in the final. Yeah, Ram would have been like, oh yeah, tactically, yeah, that's what I like Tuchel, man. Like, you know, he gets it. I promise you, brother. I've seen it, Drip. I've seen it.
No, you know what?
You know
You're
what?
probably right.
No, Drift, don't fool. Let me fool by
Last week,
This
Drift, they
guy
told
went-
us that Argentina this and Argentina
No,
that.
do you know what,
Now
Dean?
this
I'm not
week.
even saying Ends is right about you guys
He
on
wanted
the
Slot
panel.
to stay. He wanted Slot to stay as well. So I'm not.
Really?
He must-
Oh,
The way he's
I knew
talking is that, it's not the rep. Listen, no one said it's the man. No, it is. Ends does this year. He won't see the inside. He won't see the middle bit. He'll just take it from one extreme to the other. You can't just say, you know what? The manager, during that game, yeah, I like what England were doing. They were doing all the dirty stuff. Cool, no problem. But this little bit here, this little detail, if he just done that, but Ends don't see that. It's either you like him or you don't.
It's not what I see. It's what you guys were saying, and I just asked
I was
questions.
saying it.
You guys,
One
who's
little-
you
one
guys?
little
Every
detail,
time it's
one
you
little
guys.
detail. I said one little detail he got wrong. That's it. One
He
little
last week
detail.
told us like Bellingham is the best player in the tournament, best midfielder in the tournament. Everyone went, yeah, right. Still
What's wrong with that?
cool. No problem. Said Argentina
Oh.
has been poor all World Cup and they've been relying heavily on Messi. And you know, Messi is not the same Messi of old. Or like they just need to play someone better and they'll go out. Cool, no
What?
problem.
I don't think they said that.
Cool.
I think they said the team is getting tired. That's always
No,
said, right?
Drifty said Messi looks tired after like certain thing. They can't just rely on him. But you guys was like, they haven't played well all tournament. That's what I remember from the conversation. So going into this one, I was like, oh, England's got it. I said England got it. I'm sure all of you said England was winning this one.
Hold on, was this conversation last stream? Because I was
Last week.
I don't think.
Dean wasn't here. Dean wasn't here.
Yeah,
Dean
'cause I'm
wasn't
thinking,
here.
where's this come from?
Oh yeah, sorry, Dean. That's the one you decided to take off. But yeah, that's what they were saying. Dean. Let me excuse you of it. Now, my bad, Dean. I thought you was still, but Dean, they were saying stuff, Dean. They were saying stuff. That's why I'm asking this week. That's why you're okay. That's why we're getting the crosshairs now. I get it, Dean. But yeah, they were saying stuff like all these men about, England this and England that, Argentina and that good, blah blah blah. And then they got cooked by them. And then they're going to be like, yeah, it's the tactics.
I think he was mistaken for something else, man. Nobody said Argentina is not good. Always said
So,
they
Dean,
got tired.
80th minute in the game. If
Even
this was Liverpool,
T said that.
if this was Liverpool, I guarantee you, man, them would have been crashing out. Liverpool, how can you not hold out the game? What are we playing at? We was winning the game, and then
we wouldn't have done that.
we would have crashed out.
Surely.
We would have crashed.
Liverpool
We
doing
would have
that?
crashed. Yeah, Arne Slot
Oh,
last season
no.
would have done something crazy like that. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Under that idiot. Under that idiot. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you'd be like, how can you? And if Kanate was a reason why, you know, like our man were getting out jumped in the box. See that Kanate guy, shit.
There we go.
Borderline.
We should have let him go. But all of a sudden now, England, oh no, it's just the tactics. Not that the team decided, oh, we're just gonna sit in the box while we're watching man at the edge of the box, able to take 2 touches, set himself.
And what do you expect when you bring defenders on? They're gonna sit in the damn box, bro. You're a coach. You should know that, bro.
Bellingham tried to dash his whole life in front of the ball, looked round.
He was marking someone. That wasn't even his man.
Like, what are you man in the box? Get out. Why are we still in the box?
I'm not getting
He
involved.
got out. He turned around, screamed at his teammates. Then Messi dropped 2 shoulders. No one wanted to get close to him, and dinked a ball in the box, and the defender's getting out jumped. Now, man, they're telling me Konza don't play right back. Like I've not witnessed his brother play right back for Villa and England, but he don't play right back. Nah, man.
Nah, I'm not allowing this. I'm not allowing.
Oh, he's back.
I'm not allowing this. I'm not allowing this. As soon as Eds said, Ram, you know what? If England won, Ram would be like, oh, I like Tuchel's tactics. In hell, I would ever say that. In God's name, I would never ever say that. I hate glazing Tuchel. Nah, Drift. I'm gonna get a question, Drift. Tell Ends how much I hate this guy. Tell Ends how much when England hired this man, I was vexed. Well, I said we went to Germany and got the wrong manager. Like how we did back in 2008.
I didn't hear this. We've done what two World Cup shows, and I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember it. I'm just saying,
brother. Look, the one thing I would say, and this is prior to it, prior to the World Cup, I have never been on board with the whole idea of Tuchel being the manager, because I believe a manager don't change its spots. Like a leopard don't change its spots. Yeah, Tuchel is the same thing. The reason why I hear people saying Tuchel out, get the manager gone, is because I don't think he's ever gonna change, bro. He's not gonna change from his style, bro. It's simple as that.
I'm just telling you, they would have said that. Apart from Dean, because obviously Dean wasn't here. That man then would have been tactical masterclass.
Never would say tactical masterclass. You would never ever hear me say Tuchel tactical masterclass.
You know, last time we was in a final was 66, and he's got us there. You know, he's done such a great job with the squad that he picked.
What the hell?
Whoa. The media would be completely different. If England would have done exactly the same thing they did in that game and escaped with a 1-0, the conversation would have been, I can't believe, get rid of this manager. Why are we still good? It wouldn't have been that. So that means it's because of the result, your feelings are hurt.
No, it's the way we lost, bro. It's the way we lost.
Enz is right about the narrative in the country, though. The media narrative and the general mainstream. Enz is right. They would have.
I know. I'm allowed to have this narrative because I said the narrative
as the media now, but
I had the same narrative at the very start, though.
No. Here's why I don't believe you, Ram, because you're going with the same narrative the media is giving you. So that means I can't. If you would have come on today and said, you know, if they would have won and came on, say England went to the final and you came on the stream and was like, nah, but I don't rate these man anyway, bro. They ain't that good. Like, they didn't deserve to go through. It was shit tactics and blah, blah, blah. I guarantee you wouldn't have had that conversation. I'll bet you anything right now that's not what you'd have come on.
No, do you know what I would have said? Do you know what I would have said?
Done by the mainstream media then, bro.
Do you know what I would have said? I if we won the way we did.
Sorry, Dean, I did you know. No. Man.
Do you know if we won the way we did, I would have straight up. I would have said, I don't rate how we're playing, but I can't fight. I can't cuss the guy.
You're forgetting we said that. England ain't playing well, but we're getting through.
Tell Ends that.
He's not telling you that though, bro. He's not telling you that.
That's not what you guys said last week. You guys didn't make. That's not what he said last week.
What?
It ends is like, yeah.
Did you see what I mean? This guy is gaslighting. He's a liar. This guy's a liar. Everyone.
How am I gaslighting you?
You're gaslighting everyone.
I don't
know. We all said that day. We said it. England ain't playing well. They're getting away with it.
I'm more pissed that that Ends mentioned my name with Tuchel masterclass. You would never.
You would have said that. You'd have
never, ever would ever hear me say those words against that. No, actually, I know you did. I didn't stop. I didn't stop. I didn't relax.
I'm sure you said that after that Champions League final. I swear you.
After the Champions League final, I was one of the most bitterest people you've ever met in your life. You could go ask Dave. Dave from Football Terrace, he'll tell you. I was a
Drift,
bit.
drift and drift.
I was
I can't
I
trust
was a
them. They're
bit
going with the
SOB, bro.
media narrative drift. That's all I'm saying. It feels like they're just regurgitating. what
Ram,
the
don't
media say.
let him get to
Don't
you,
feel
bro.
like they're
We
wrong
know what
words.
we said. We
That's
know
what
what we
I'm
said
saying.
last
It
week.
doesn't
Don't let
feel
him get
like
to you, bro. Don't
This
let him
is
get.
fuzzy and
Gaslighting
Ram
as always,
takes.
man.
Nah,
Don't
we
feel
just.
like they're
I'm
wrong
just.
We know
I'm
what we
just-
said. We know
I'm
what we
just,
said.
I'm
bro.
just,
feels
I'm just,
like
I'm just mad that
it's like
Ends
guys
thinks
for-
that I love
feels
Tuchel, bro. Like Tuchel
BBC.
masterclass. Hell
That's what
nah.
it feels like.
Oh
It
no,
feels
hell
like
nah.
Sky Sports, BBC. I feel like that's the take these gonna come with.
Oh, here we go. Here we flipping go, bro.
Nah, that's
You're
what they're
trying to
saying.
kill
Oh,
Dean, bro.
And you
85%
clearly
is
don't
the
know me that
manager.
well, bro. You clearly
Hey,
don't know me that
Ram,
well.
Don't let him
manager.
get to you, bro. Let
No.
him be, bro.
It's
Let
the
him
Tuchel
be.
stuff, bro. You can't tell me I like this guy. I hate him. I
didn't say
hate
you
him.
like him. I would just said your
I
narrative.
hate a lot of
would have been
people.
different.
Come on.
I didn't say you like him. I just said your narrative.
I would have.
been
No, do you know
different.
what? I would have said I had to eat some humble pie because I cussed the guy when he joined, but he's got England to a final of a World Cup. I can't see shit.
Okay,
I
do you-
didn't think he was capable of getting us to a World Cup final. That's what I would have said.
Prime example. You know when we lost to Madrid 1-0 and Trent decided to fall asleep at the back stick, yeah, and we lost. Yeah, did anyone like Klopp, man, you should have made the change and taken Trent off. You know he can't defend Randy. You know he falls asleep. Should have put someone else on and changed the tactics. When we lost, nah, they just blame Trent.
There's a lot of
Falling
sequence to
asleep.
that anyway, man. Yeah, I mean,
but
Robertson
you
getting
blame-
out of
you
position
blame
and
him.
shit like that, and Van Dijk doing that back
Okay,
heel
let's
shit he
go-
always
yeah.
does.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
use
man.
that same energy now. Let's
Yeah.
use that same energy. So Messi's cross. Who was the two players that I was over there decided couldn't stop the cross?
Kwanzaa.
Jed Spence and who else?
Is that
No,
Kwanzaa? Kwanzaa? Is it?
Konza and Stones.
Yeah.
No,
Konza
Konza was
Stones.
at the back stick trying to win a header. But
It was
who-
Stones. It was
No,
Stones.
I'm
that
talking
was
about
next
who
to him.
couldn't stop the cross. It was
Oh,
Jed
who-
Spence.
Oh,
and
I mean the other side, Jack Spence. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And
Jeff
who else?
Spence.
Who else? Someone else went out there as well to help him.
I think it was Bellingham, innit?
Nah, it was.
Bellingham and
Who was the
Spence?
winger? Rashford, didn't it? Rashford was the winger, wasn't it? I swear it's Rashford.
Nah, it was.
I'm sure it was Bellingham and Spence.
I can't remember.
Chat knows the chat.
It was Nico O'Reilly.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh,
and he said
okay,
Nick. Also, so put Nico O'Reilly and Jed Spence in the shoes of Robbo then. So blame them for not stopping the cross.
Yeah, you can blame them, bro.
But you didn't. You said 85% the manager. Well, you said 65 and T said 85. So you were still leaning more on blaming the manager. But you don't want to blame the guys that didn't go and close down Messi, knowing, yo, we can't let this brother cross.
Oh, did I say these things, bro?
No, you
I said-
didn't,
I-
fam. Oh, man.
No, Enz. You know what?
You know,
you're
let's
you're a
pick
prime
this up
gaslighter.
another
You're a
day.
prime
You
gaslighter,
lot-
bro.
you lot are-
I
you
give
lot
you.
are-
You know
I
what?
can't
Can we get
believe Ram.
guys?
Hey,
Can we
Drift
get a
is
round of
enough.
applause? Can we get a
No,
round
I
of
don't
applause
need-
for
I don't
Enz
need
being
a
a
round of
ultimate
applause.
gaslighter?
Dean
Well
warned you
done,
earlier,
well
bro.
done, Enz.
Dean
Well done.
warned you earlier, bro. He
Well
warned
done,
you
Enz.
earlier. You
Well
didn't
done.
listen to Dean,
Yeah,
bro.
Man, yeah.
Quiet.
Chat, pay attention to them. They will
Quiet.
lean into what the media said. They will lean and say it's their words. Trust me. Just watch them. Because if England would have won, they would have come on here and gaslit.
No, because
Yo,
I had the same
England-
energy for
England
Gareth
cold, man. I
Southgate.
can't believe it. Bellingham, the best player midfielder in the world. Oh my days, Kane. You see what Kane's doing? I can't believe we didn't go and get Gordon.
Kane is
That's
crazy.
the conversation. If England would have won 1-0, I can't believe we didn't get Gordon. Why we let Barca get him? That would have been the narrative. But England lost.
I
Nah,
hear
it's
it.
the manager with your shit tactics, man. Why are you even there? You should be
Enz-
sacked.
he
He's what
won't-
you anyway.
Enz-
Nah, I
Enz
hear
is
it. I
right.
hear it. Enz loves Tuchel, bro. I get it. I
He's
get
gonna
it.
be. Hey, listen, he's here for 2028. I swear. I
Enz,
swear he's
you're
here.
right.
Lord have mercy.
you're
Lord
right.
have mercy on my soul.
And
swear
guess
that's
what?
all
You're
right.
right, man.
Nah, yeah,
Enz,
Enz,
you're right.
yeah, you're fully right, bro. We're wrong.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
wrong.
Enz, you're
We're
right.
wrong.
You're right.
We're
you're
wrong.
right,
We're wrong.
you're right.
No, I'll pay attention. I'll keep an eye on the streets, bro, because I'm sure there'll be something else that pops up.
All right, bro. All right. You,
Keep my ear to
I
the
hear it.
streets. I'll keep my ear to the streets.
Yeah.
I'll see what
No
other
one can be.
agenda you guys have.
Everyone, just make sure you can't be fans. You can't change your mind. You got to stick to what you say.
Who said you can't change your mind?
Or you
No, I'm
follow
just saying.
narratives.
Well, I'm not
If you
saying
have an
nothing.
opinion,
That's
you
what I'm
follow a
saying.
narrative. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it.
Listen, you can change your mind, but when you're leading into what everyone else is saying, I'm just like, yo, is it your opinion or is it everyone's opinion? I don't know. Like, there's no difference. There's
All
no
right, bro.
outliers.
All right, that's
I've
cool.
got
That's
my- I've
cool.
got my own opinion about everything.
That's your
No one
opinion.
got-
And how about that? That's your
I know
opinion.
Fuzzy's coached, and I know Dean is coached, but no one wants to say how comes Mandem didn't close the ball down. Just Bellingham dashing his life in front of it. That's
Enz,
it.
you
And
can-
then-
Enz clearly-
and then
Enz
then
clearly-
you're gonna
Enz
turn
is
around
right.
to the coach.
Enz is right. I
Enz
agree
is
with
right.
you, Enz.
Yeah,
I'm
Enz.
with you, bro. I'm with you.
All I gotta say, and if you want to hear my true opinions, go watch my
That's the
video.
man
on
coached in the
how my-
1970s, man. Football's changed since then, bro.
Well, ends. You're right, bro. You're right.
Nah,
Football's
it's
a lot more complicated
Oh,
now,
for
bro.
you-
Nah,
for
he's
you to come to the
70s. You're a
1970s.
scumbag, bro, for saying that. I can't believe
Yeah.
70s.
To
Bro, I
coach
was
in
born
the
in
70s is
79, man.
mad.
Come on.
Yeah.
Mad.
Hey, we use
Yeah.
different footballs, bro. We don't use
Ends be like, yo, you chill with them
We have
Ajax
Nike-
man,
we
them
have
and
Nike
them
now,
man
bro. We
there. Just
use
you
Nike
chill
and
with
Adidas
them.
for
You
female
chill with
football.
them.
Well, you know what? We'll pick this up another time because I know you lot could argue about this forever. But
Yeah,
no,
Drift.
it's
Big
been
up,
joke,
Drift,
man.
man.
Elite stream, man. I've enjoyed it, man. Big up everyone. Big up the chat. Big up all the super chats as well. Make sure you lot go and subscribe to everyone's channels as well, man. Hopefully by now you are already signed up and subscribed to the Ram Stand, to End, to Fam Zone, to Fuzzy TV. If you aren't, please make sure you get over there and get that done. Links will be in the description, guys.
I'll be
Have you lot got
rating
anything
Tuchel
coming
and them,
up soon as well that you can promote, guys? Anything coming up?
World Cup tomorrow. Watch the best footballing team in the world, man. Tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
Ain't
Ends
watching
may
it, huh?
Ends
Ain't
may have
watching it.
given me an idea of making a like a Thomas Tuchel. You're one of the best managers in the world video. You know what I mean? So, thank you for that idea, Ends. You know.
Ends, you got to him, man. You got to him, Ends. You got to him, bro. You got to him, man. Well done.
Thomas.
bro.
Anything I've got to say to Ends
Well
now
done,
is
bro.
probably backstage. It has to be backstage. Drift to
Thomas
industry, man. There's
flipping
words I need to
Tuchel.
say. There's stuff I need
I
to say.
hear it. I hear it. I will be doing the game in an hour and a half, guys, just for giggles. See if you want to come and have fun. We know that game don't mean nothing, but it's going to be a laugh anyway, and it France, England. So make sure you. In fact, let me drop the link right now, actually, for everyone in the chat. We'll have some fun with that one. I don't think it's going to be an entertaining game, but we can have some fun with it. Here is the link right now. If you guys want to join me in an hour and a half for this one, link in the chat, guys. And yeah, big up everyone. It's been a pleasure. Make sure you smash the like button on the way out, guys. Give me a retweet if you're watching on X as well. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll be back for the final World Cup panel show after it's all said and done.
Yeah, man.
After it's all said and done, guys. So make sure you're there for that one. And you know what? We seem to get a bumper during every show. So if we do that show on Monday or Tuesday, who knows? We may get some all fresh news. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Keep the tradition going. But people, it's been a pleasure, man. Big up your damn selves. Boys, love as always, man. Appreciate you guys.
Come on,
and
man.
we will catch you on the flip. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.